podcast headquarters. Next to me is the beautiful bearded man, Chris. And we have in the house tonight our fucking sponsor, Bodydropt Clothing. Fucking Troy in the house,
What's
Chewy,
happening?
and his boys. And then we have someone who isn't a part of the scene. You know, he's a local comedian, a friend of mine that I know. Doesn't know much about vehicles, knows enough. And you heard it, guys. We have a man. We have an average man, an average dude who doesn't know about trucks, doesn't know that much about vehicles. You know, Juan Montoya. How you doing, man?
What's up? I'm good, man. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Thank you guys for all of you guys coming on.
Thanks for having us.
You know, you guys are Troy. You guys are a big influence in the automotive scene, doing T-shirts and doing everything. And then you guys got some cool stuff going on. Tell us about that, man. Tell us about what made you get into all that shit.
So years ago, same in the mini trucks, we got out of it. Had my kid. Had a nice Nissan pickup. Actually, we just found it.
He's never let me hear the end of it for 20 years.
We had to buy a washer and dryer.
I had to say
I had to get
because
rid
of
it.
you,
Dream
I never made my
crusher.
money back.
I never made my
I
money
never
back.
made my money back, so I've been hearing that for 20 years, and we
What,
just found it in Georgia.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You just found it in. Damn, dude, that's far.
It's a little rough.
It's rough.
Yeah.
But
Probably
it's-
rusty.
Bad
it's-
condition,
it's-
yeah.
That shit, it looks, paint's the same, interior's the
Yeah.
same. It's just a little rough.
Little
Yeah.
trash, yeah.
A little.
And you guys found it nice, dude. Hell yeah.
That mini truck and where are they now?
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. You sit in a field in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
in an
I
hour,
feel it.
yeah. And then some guy's like, hey, yeah, it's in my backyard. I was like, what?
No way.
He sent pictures. I was like, oh shit,
That's it.
And then you turn around like,
Damn.
"Hey, I got your fucking money back right now."
Yeah, and then he's like, here's the list of what's wrong with it. This is wrong with it. This
You're
is
like-
wrong with it. This is wrong with it. I'm
It's-
like, do I really want it back? And he's like, oh, yeah, let's go get it. Let's fucking go get it.
Yeah, you started hearing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, just go get it so I can just get
Yeah.
over this. Close the book.
Oh shit, man. So now, like after that, what made you guys do T-shirts? What made you guys actually start?
So we have a print
into
shop. So the print shop, and I always wanted to get back into the automotive deal. So a year and a half ago, we bought Burn Fuel, which is desert stuff. So we live right next to Glamis.
Oh shit, why not?
So
Some
that was going to
4x4.
be an easy.
What up, Mark? How are you doing? Fucking Mark Zarate. Zarate Steel.
So we did that, and then about 3 or 4 weeks later, 6 weeks.
If that.
If
Bodydropt.
that, he sent me a picture. He said, "I'm buying this." I was like, "What?" We're getting back into it. So, I mean, I was never really in it, but
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah,
What
like
was it
fuck
back
it.
in town, dude?
Yeah, so it was up in
What up,
Orange,
Joey?
That's where we bought it. So
You
it
guys-
came Oregon,
okay.
and it came down, and then it just kind of steamrolled.
And that's it. Now you're Bodydrop
Yeah,
clothing,
yeah.
and you're all over. Fuck, dude, you guys are everywhere, bro.
Doing everywhere,
We're
yeah.
trying.
You guys getting down on there, man. You know,
Yeah,
fucking.
Yeah.
And then you got Chewy here. Fucking
Yes.
Chewy.
So
Tell us about yourself.
I came in with
You were building a shop.
Yeah, I was building a shop, so I helped build the part of his print room. 'Cause,
Just like a Mexican show up
Right?
and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I need
Yeah,
somebody to
that's what
build
some
this. I
framers-
need some framers. I need some
I
framers.
know a guy named
You
Chewy.
poke your head out the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a friend,
Yeah.
mutual friend, and he's a plumber. So.
Not that kind of friend, bro.
What do
Come
you
on,
mean?
no, we're not
I
that
like,
kind of
I
show.
like how he did that. He's
Yeah,
like,
I don't
you
know
know,
what he did. Like,
he's
mutual
like
friend.
ET. Those
Like this.
It was still, yeah.
It's a different
They crop hands. They
Laying
crop
pipe.
hands.
They're laying pipe.
He's
Right?
laying
Yeah.
pipe. I'm framing, all right. So, nah, but yeah, got there, did some work at the shop,
And then you never left.
yeah, still there.
Nice. And now you're doing shirts and them and
Well, that's kind of my second job. My first job, actually, I work at a high school construction maintenance.
nice. Probably not after you being on this show. Who knows?
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, man, you're on there talking shit. That's cool because then you get to watch the evolution of kids and the cars they
Yeah.
drive and
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I went to school at the same school he works at, so
Yeah.
I was there all 4 years, and I was Chewy.
the one white dude under the chewy.
I'd leave class and walk around and go find him,
Yeah.
just because I didn't.
Have nothing else to do.
Right? See, now you know what he's doing in
He wouldn't do
school.
anything. I know.
Yeah, like
I
fuck.
was keeping an eye on
Right.
those.
Yeah, yeah. That's how it always goes.
My deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and then what is actually now that you guys are like, what's the end goal with the clothing company? What's the end goal? Where are you guys trying to
Have fun.
just fucking have fun and keep rolling?
Get to
Go
go
to
to car
shows.
shows.
I was
Meet
gonna
say,
cool people. I
be
mean,
like
it's
John
not, you know what I mean?
Jenkins.
Yeah.
It's-
Alright. And we got one more of the member.
Oh, Yeah.
Want to
Manson.
introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Manson. I print all of their shirts.
Oh yeah, he's the printer.
I'm
so
the printer.
damn.
He's the actual printer.
So he's the dude that sits there and just
Yeah, he's the one printing.
Yep.
Yeah.
with the colors
Yep,
and
all day.
damn, dude.
All day, every day.
Yeah, that's you probably have a set uniform that's covered in a bunch of shit.
Yeah, actually, I just bought these new jeans that don't have ink on them. My
Nah,
only
that's-
pair.
He
Just
does
give it
that today.
just give it a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting a lot better.
Yeah, there you go.
What, new
Honestly,
pants just
new
come
pants,
on.
yeah.
I mean, this long he better not have that much paint
Right.
now.
Damn.
No, I got it down pretty good now.
So are you building anything? You got any?
No, I
working
want to,
stuff?
but currently I'm just making the shirts, tagging along,
Cool.
enjoying the
Cool.
the
Checking
ride.
out the ride. Yeah. Hey, once you get on that bus, dude,
It's hard to get off.
Dude,
It's hard to get off.
And we're slowly turning Chewy from off road to.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Trucks,
off road.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, off roading. Juan does a lot of that. What is it? The Iron Master. What the fuck?
Oh,
is
just a lot of trail running.
Yeah, a lot of trail
running
running.
and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
it? So you know.
I'm from Yuma, man. So I'm outside of Yuma. I'm from Walton.
Oh,
See, look at that.
Yeah,
Small
yeah.
town.
Small
town, yeah.
Everybody can hard.
But he lives in town. You know, he lives in town. Juan actually is not in the scene. Is a comedian, friend of mine. And recently he told me he changed his oil and did his brakes. Fucking
Wow.
First time. For the
Yeah,
first time.
for the first time.
Man.
Okay, and it's hard. It's hard. Like, I guess for maybe some of us know cars and some of us don't. What, like, is there a reason that like you didn't want to go with it, or?
Yeah,
You know?
honestly, you would look at it and I was like, man, this is so complicated. And I took freaking cart. What's the class?
Auto shop?
Automotive. Yeah, I took
Yeah.
automotive. I took welding. I did all that stuff, man. But it just didn't grab me like it did like a lot of my other
Friends,
homies.
yeah.
And especially when I went to high school, it was right out when Fast and Furious just came out.
So everybody's buying
Everybody
Hondas.
was been into
Trying to
it.
get in that.
So I
scene.
never got into it, man. I was too busy playing sports, playing music, and just fucking being out in the desert, dude. I'm
Yeah,
a country boy,
fucking-
man.
Right.
You know, being out in the dirt and then Chewy coming from 4x4, like that's a
Yeah.
big.
That's
you
one
know.
thing I also missed out of, just because my family was more poor, so we didn't have like quads or dirt bikes. And when my cousin got one, I remember riding it around
The
Dome
whole
Valley.
family was right there.
Yeah, and it's like,
except the fat kid down the
We're the
street.
same way, bro.
Yeah. Except the fat kid down the street. Oh, shout out to Chris, man. Like,
One of your homies?
my Thea was like, nope, anybody can ride it except Chris. I was like, pobrecito, dude.
Dang, dude, we all had that. Yeah, my nephew had a mini bike, and then the throttle stuck one day, and then my brother fucking just wham, dude, pulled and then my mom's like, nobody's riding it.
Oh, dang. Put the
Put it in the
kibosh,
garage.
dude.
Yeah,
Put it in the
that's
garage.
it literally just sat there, and then it disappeared. And then my nephew found it recently. He's like, you know how much these things are worth? I'm like, fucking keep it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, now you see them everywhere. I saw a whole mini bike gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
really?
it's blowing up. It's
Yeah.
a big thing now.
But back then it was like the little rich dude had that, or somebody like you knew had
you
like
knew one person. that
yeah, who
one.
had a mini bike.
Yeah.
Not now it's like, oh cool, everybody's I saw a kid riding on a helmet with his backpack from school.
just going. Yeah.
I'm like, all right. I'm like, I get it. That's like Juan running down the street exercise. You know, dude's big into trail running. That's got to be crazy, Juan. You know, coming from he's doing 4x4. He's done a lot of lowered stuff, you know, and then you do trail running, and that's got to be out in the fucking sun, beating
Yeah.
yourself to death
Yeah,
while we're
man,
all in
it's-
AC.
That's
Yeah,
why he's
exactly.
skinny.
Yeah, I know.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
No, he used to be big. He used to
Yeah,
be a
That's
big
why he
man.
decided, like, I'm gonna go run.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
oh, fuck
no, I
run.
had to change it up.
Yeah,
for sure.
he's like, I don't want to run to the burrito anymore.
Right?
No,
He's
it's
like-
very meditative. Like we were talking outside before the show started, where you would just like be at the garage for hours after it closed up, and you're just sitting there sanding.
Yeah.
And you got the music going, and you're in the moment. You're just in the flow state. So that's what I get when I go trail running.
Nice.
You get in the zone, and you're just fighting off demons and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you were growing up and you were telling me, you know, you held a flashlight and you did stuff like that, like was your family, you
Don't
know,
bring that up.
like was anybody in the family did automotive stuff or like
Yeah, my dad was always working on cars. He would have his brothers come over and help him out, and then when it got serious, he'd call another guy. I forget his name, but you know that was the guy that came in and had
Oh.
shit, you know
The real mechanic.
Yeah, exactly. You know when that guy was
when
there,
that guy
like,
was there, you know, shit got real. You're
yeah,
like, okay,
that's
okay.
how it always
I'm gonna
goes.
go back inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
Better hold the
he's-
flashlight right.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right in the right spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from a small village in Durango, so man, everything was like adding on to the house. So carpentry, masonry, all that stuff he was doing. I just never took to. I was more on the artistic side of things. And
Did your
sports.
dad ever like get mad, and he's like,
I'm sure, man.
you know,
but,
like
they kind of was just like, kind of kept it
Yeah.
to himself, whatnot. But yeah, I would help him out a lot.
That's cool.
Doing that, and my family's the Bernals, and they come from breaking horses and being ranchers.
See, so you should already be learning driving 4x4s and tractors and
Yeah.
shit.
Well, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Tractor rodeo.
Shit,
Back home, there's tractor rodeo.
Mhm.
There's
Yeah.
Pioneer Day.
Mhm.
All that
Oh, I
shit.
love
I was
Pioneer
around
Days.
it. My first job was working at a fucking
Yeah.
cattle ranch.
Nice.
So you had to do some things, but yeah, just never
Never
grabbed
got in
me,
the aspect.
And
So-
I admire it. People like when you guys can look at this and diagnose shit. It's like that's amazing to me. You might say the same thing to me when you come talk to me about guitars. 'Cause
Right.
I've been selling guitars for
And
the
that's-
last
yeah.
15 years.
So it's like I told him earlier, I go, it's our vehicle knowledge and the way we love cars is like when he finds a rare guitar and you're like, and then you find out some dude modified it. So you're
Yeah.
like, I
Change the
depreciated it.
capacitors, change the
It did
pots,
something,
all
but
that.
at the same time, you're like, shit, that was a one custom guitar.
Right.
That's a
Of
one of
that
one.
one.
That's a one of one.
And then we're out here going, shit, dude, that fool's got one off fucking arms from so and so. Holy shit. It's like when you get to the detail of the work and the labor of what is being made and manufactured. You guys are printing custom shirts. Do the and then you got custom guitars. No matter what, we're all trying to achieve the goal to make something one off or something unique that people will be like, holy shit, I want that. Or who can do that for me? Like a lot of people don't realize that customize is not only guitars, it's only working on yourself and having a whole family.
It's everything.
Like fuck, you got your whole family into it.
Mhm.
Like that's got to be hard to keep your boy and have everybody just when everyone has a whole life of their own and everyone's doing shit, and but for some reason everyone gets together and like, hey, let's go slang some shirts.
Yeah.
Let's go slang some shirts,
right?
dude. Like it's fun. Yeah. Fucking go walk around and but yeah. Juan, back to you. Fucking still boggles my mind. Like you changed your oil recently. Like, do you try to do small stuff, or are you trying to or do you only do what you can? When you work on stuff.
No, I mean, when it comes, I don't work on my car at all, man. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy to me. Like for you to put that pressure on me, man. Don't put that juju on me. Thank you, Bobby. And it comes from a place of ignorant. You're like, I don't want to fuck something up, right? And that's where it comes from. And I know, like now YouTube and all that shit, like it's great. Like I changed my my lights. The blinkers were out,
Yeah.
so I went and got the blinker fluid. So,
Yeah.
I changed those lights out, but then there was one I couldn't figure out, so I went with my homie and we were changing my oil in the filter, and I'm like, hey, might as well knock this light out. And he's like, oh yeah, you got to unscrew these extra bolts here. And I was like, everything else was just popping out, but I just didn't take the time to look it up, but
do you ever feel confident to not do it, to not try it, or to not want to learn it, to so you wouldn't have to be paying us a lot of money to fix it?
Yeah, exactly.
But no matter, we don't want to lose people like you. What's up,
You
Kawhi?
need a business, man. That's why
What up?
people bring in guitars and they just need restrings, like basics. That's stuff that you should do on a daily.
On your own, yeah.
But
guys
see,
will
we
bring
don't.
it
I
over.
don't know about
Exactly.
guitars.
Yeah,
I know, no, I would
Take
walk
you.
in.
Exactly. Exactly.
I would
So
walk in
it's
and
a
hand
5-minute
you
job,
that. Yeah.
But we'll charge you $30, but it's literally just a few strings.
See,
boom.
he says 5 minutes, and then you're sitting in that guitar center walking around,
For
and
an
then
hour.
so you can buy something else while he's in the back going. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're like, after a while, he just bought your guitar from you, and you walk out with a whole new set.
No,
you
and
know?
it's the same on guitars. Like people bring in and hey, I'm having this issue, and it's like taking your car to the mechanic.
Right.
I make that car analogy all the time because people will call me and they're like, hey, I need to sell you a Fender. How much are you going to give me? And I'm like, I want to sell you a Ford. How much are you going to give me? Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I want to see it in person.
Yeah, and when people bring in their issues, like, they're like, hey, it's going to start here. But once we start uncovering things, just like a mechanic, man, I got to run this by
That's
you.
like everybody. That's like everybody's project car in their house right now.
Exactly, man.
They're like,
Don't even get
we're
me
just
started.
throwing money at it
Don't even.
and more money. Yeah.
What's the average? What's everybody's average?
Oh, there's never
no
an average on a
average.
build.
No,
Well-
no, here right now. No, like how many cars do you have in your?
Oh,
on your-
I have.
Oh yeah.
I got
You
four.
guys are crazy.
You got
I got four. I got
We
four.
got the
You're
dually.
losing count.
We got.
I've got 4.
Yeah.
Four.
We got the orange truck. We got your.
See,
truck.
you're making us do math,
We got the
Juan.
blue truck.
Over
You got
there,
my blue
fucking.
truck. You got your
Fuck,
sister's
there's
truck. your
8.
mom's car,
8,
the Jeep.
9. So you got 10 vehicles,
So there's 9 or 10 sitting at the shop.
and that's not okay. And that's not including getting a new trailer. That's 10.
That's the
That's
there's
10.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 trailers in the shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
on
They're
average,
already
you
up
guys,
to, they're already
on
up
average,
to
you guys
Yeah.
have
12 or
6 to
14.
7 cars.
Oh, yeah.
like-
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And we
Yeah.
shouldn't.
And we should.
Oh,
yeah.
And they're all pieces of shit.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, and they're
yeah,
all
they're all
smiling.
fucking.
No one's ever gonna tell you that, but they're all
But dude,
pieces.
but you
One,
guys,
one of
you
them's in
guys-
my backyard
you
sucking
guys
up
are the
grass.
ultimate optimists, though. You guys have an optimistic
Oh, yeah.
mind.
You see
I-
it,
Yeah.
you're like,
you
okay,
see
yeah.
it. You see the
Yeah.
potential,
Yeah.
and you want to unlock it and tap into it.
Yeah.
Dude,
But no matter
I get
what
chills,
you do,
man. I'm just thinking about it. You guys,
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same thing when somebody brings your guitar where and you sit there and somebody like me or whoever's going, I don't know what the fuck, like it played for a minute. I was like getting down and there's like, oh, I got you. And it's like, da-da-da-da, and we're just, to us, it's like,
Right.
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Yeah,
Like-
what the hell did you
and then
say?
we're worried. We're like, man, you better not fuck that shit up.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're looking at us when we're like, when we're cut a car in half,
Yeah.
and we're
You
like,
know
all
how it goes
right,
back together? Did you
like,
right?
mark everything?
Yeah.
out,
Did you
man?
remember
you
exactly
remember
where this went?
exactly?
Sure, I did.
Between beer number 6 and
Yeah,
number
yeah.
seven.
That's how it
got
always
foggy
goes.
after that.
Yeah.
We had to put them in the bag and mark the
a lot of very well made decisions on bagging vehicles were made after a couple beers.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
hold my beer and
I never heard a hold my salad.
Yeah.
No.
hell yeah, fucking Quay, man, it's all good with the crew. Look at that.
It's always
Hold my salad.
Hold my salad. No, that's one. That's
I'm gonna
that's
run
that's
with
when
that
he's
one now,
trail
right?
running,
Because
man.
I'm always saying, hold my beer, watch this.
Yeah.
And there's nothing ever that's always not been modified.
Right.
How bad does a guitar depreciate once they start modifying it?
Depends on the guitar.
Yeah, it depends on what modifications. Like if you paint it yourself and spray paint it, like we get those guitars. It's like, nah, we don't even want it, man. And a pawn shop
Fucking
might take
Jeremy.
it, but that's the thing. It's like us, I work at Guitar Center, huge corporation, so they're like not wanting it. And right now, like the market's actually flooded with everybody selling equipment right now, which I thought was going to happen when COVID hit.
Right, and it didn't.
But when COVID hit, people had money
Opposite.
from the government and they had time. So
Yeah.
everybody was in buying shit.
Yeah.
And now, 3 years later, the
Nobody wants to
repercussions
learn
of all
anymore,
that, when
yeah.
people are like, I don't have time for
They're
this
just
and I
sitting
need
there.
money.
Might as well-
Yeah.
might as well get rid of it now.
It's the opposite, man. So yeah, I'm having to turn people away all the time. But yeah, usually, so if like you bring me in an instrument to sell, I evaluate the issue points that I see the most because we're in Arizona, it's dry. It's not good for wood. So as you can imagine, maybe having a car on the coast is not good because of
Yeah.
and the rust.
yeah. So here it's super dry, but it's constantly dry, so you know what to prepare for. But once I address that, any upgrades, even if they have an upgrade, I have to technically count it as a downgrade in condition because when somebody looks up, hey, I want this car, I want this guitar, they want it as it was built from the shop.
They
Oh,
want
they
factory.
yeah.
They want factory.
They want factory. They want stock.
And then you got collectors. You got people that only want the pristine, the clean. They keep it. It goes in a closet. It goes
That's
under
it.
the bed. There you go.
Mm.
You got, and
I
then you
know a
got
few
guys. I
people
had a
hold
guy,
my
a
shirt.
lawyer, a gun lawyer.
Jeremy would hold my shirt.
A gun lawyer would come in and he's like, "Show me your most fucked up guitar, vintage guitar, beat up." And, the more fucked up it was, the more he loved it. So you get
people that want
opposite
that.
guys.
Yeah. You get this like in the mini truck world. You get dudes that are buying TV dinners left and right. They want to buy somebody else's work, and then once they get into it, they're like,
Whoa,
"Oh
This is
shit,
bad.
this
This
is
was
not a good
real
decision."
bad.
Like these decisions were made after dark.
Right. So what's
Yeah.
what's the most money you invested into a piece that then you had to like quit?
I'm out.
I'm
not
then you
going
were just
there.
like, this.
I am not going there.
So
I don't know.
he had his. We bought it.
Yeah.
We took it to bio. Within 6 weeks, they body dropped it. And we took it to Lawful. He
Damn.
had it for about 6 months.
Drove the shit out of it, and then I was bending over to pick up my phone, ran into the back of a parked F-250, and totaled it.
Damn.
So it
We should have stopped there.
Yeah, I should have just fucking thrown away. It should have been done.
Pull the
We
It was
rebuilt
total.
it. Oh yeah,
It
we
was
rebuilt
total.
it.
So I dropped it off at Bio Customs. Awesome guys. Did a
Fuck
great
yeah!
job.
Shout out to Mr. Fish.
Yes, they did a great job, but it should have just been fucking thrown away.
We could have bought probably 3 of them and put the front end back
Jesus.
together.
Damn,
But
dude.
it's looking
It's
it's
getting there.
repainted now. It's got a new back half on it. Like it's doing good.
Oh
So-
shit! They still got it over there. Fuck
We took
Well,
yeah,
it
I just
back
took
to-
it back.
Oh, you took it back?
Yeah,
Oh, hell
they've done
yeah.
a couple of things before rolling in the Red Rocks.
dude. Anything he gets his hands on, just phenomenal work, man.
Oh, that thing drives better
Yeah.
than anything I've ever
Oh yeah,
driven in
I
my
remember
life.
when he was doing that Toyota that he had sitting for years in his shop, and he finally he did the whole arm, the
Mom.
whole suspension setup. Yeah. Oh shit. Yep. Chris's mom.
Yep, my mom's on. I mean,
But,
she's
like,
off tonight.
The automotive
She's
stuff
off tonight,
was
that's
crazy.
why.
See, Jeremy's rebuilding Pinky.
There you
Oh
go.
God, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that thing was sent into
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
some
yeah.
curbs, man.
that was my truck.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was
Uh-huh.
my truck originally, and then it was giving me issues, so it was sitting over at my buddy's shop, and then Tom actually
oh,
had
shit.
something, so I was like, "Oh, hey, bring
Real-
it over."
Real quick, Peter Paul Positive, what's up, dude? Just a reminder, Cinco de Mayo car show at Saddle Mountain View Brewery Company in Goodyear. Okay, hell yeah. So we'll put it out there. If anybody wants to take their car show, that's
Take
going
their
on.
vehicular.
Take their cars, their trucks. I'm gonna say some bicycles.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I ended up having it, and then something went wrong. We couldn't figure it out. Bought a Frontier off of Tom, and then in the process of Tom being there, I convinced him, "Well, you're down here with an empty trailer.
You might as well just
You
say it.
might as well just."
And it doesn't
buy
take
it,
much
you know.
to convince Tom.
Oh yeah, it didn't take anything to convince
No,
Tom.
sometimes it does.
I ended up. I
And
think I ended up.
sometimes it takes them a while to convince them.
No, that's
I
why they
paid,
call him
like-
Come on, Tom. Dude.
Yeah.
Come on, Tom.
Come on. Oh, no, there's a
I
whole
paid-
other thing of that.
I think I paid like 22.
Maybe wrong Tom.
Yeah,
Wrong
maybe
Tom.
2,200
That's
bucks
not the top.
for the Frontier, and I think I ended up getting like 1,200 back out of it. So I was like, oh, that's not a bad deal.
That's the blue one I ended
Yeah,
up getting, right?
that
Yeah.
was the one that we ended up modifying and then
Yeah.
getting rid of.
Yeah, so, but, hell yeah, man. I'm telling you, dude. Fucking, it's always, it's a money pit way.
Yep.
It's a money pit.
Yep.
So, like, the best way to describe it, there's no total of what you're spending.
Because it never stops.
It doesn't,
No.
because you stick to what you wrote down as the plan,
You can try.
and then you veer
It
off.
spirals out of control.
Yeah, you can sit there and be like him when you showed me your
Yeah.
Toyota. Oh, we just put some 20s on it, some 18s.
Yeah.
Looks clean, but as soon as you look at it, you step back like,
Now we
we
have
need to cut it.
we
Yeah, we
could
got
do
we need
this.
to, it's got to sit more. I want it to hit the door.
Yeah.
And then you look, and then once it hit the door, you're like, all right, maybe we just cut a few inches out of that roof,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
like just take that and just move it back like a fucking smidge. Like there's a dude who had a 70, the yellow 70 bus color Chevy, and his mod was his tailgate. He had it where he hit the button and his fucking bed would go up,
Oh
and
yeah.
his tailgate would come down. And then you would see the center would start to go up where it would show the frame.
Yeah, it's
You know,
all lit
so it's
up.
like, it's all, so it's like customizing, dude. No, it's a money pit.
Yeah.
You'll spend
Terrible.
your money like how those people walk into your shop and buy guitars up the ass.
Yeah.
You sit there and that kid will buy, oh, I want this, I want that pedal, this pedal, I want this kind of string because so and so, my favorite band guy said that this size string works better.
Yeah.
Then you got a guy walking in spending a couple grand. Same fucking shit, only different.
Just add a few zeros to you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the end, it's a few more zeros. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even though when you go to sell it, you're not going to get fucking shit.
No,
You don't get
you'll
shit
never get the money that you put into it.
So I mean, what do you
Never.
guys think about like Barrett Jackson's?
That's fine. Bear Jackson's good. And
You
all.
got to have the right car to go to
Yeah.
Barrett Jackson.
And then you got to
sell it.
have the right. There was 2 full-size trucks that were minis, that were kind of like mini. An old truck that was built by Mouse Custom Fab was a big giant 4-door Silverado. That went, and then it got passed around. And then there was another one from Arizona. And then the one that went recently was the tow truck and the 32 something hot rod that went a few years back as a package deal.
Oh shit.
So it's like,
Who just sold theirs last year?
somebody else sold. I forgot who it was, but somebody put their truck on the auction
Yeah.
block. So the whole thing is it's good, and then remember when it comes to Barrett Jackson, you put a reserve. So if you spent $200-300, oh hey, at least we can't afford drugs. Yeah,
You are correct. You are correct,
Yeah,
sir.
we can still afford beer.
Yeah, we can afford beer,
but we can't afford drugs.
parts,
But
and more
it's
parts.
Barrett Jackson and the I'm gonna say it wrong. The Mercom auction. There's
Mercom.
always a reserve. Like the other auction, the Mercom auction, they'll pull shit straight out of a barn and just spray off the dirt and roll it up on the thing.
Oh yeah.
they're like the, hey, hold my beer, watch us sell this car full of dirt.
Yeah.
You know, and then Barrett Jackson's like the, hey man, we at least want to clean up our turns. Like we at least want to clean up the cars. They're beautiful cars.
Yeah.
But if they don't meet the reserve, they don't get sold. They go back, and the dude gets
You load it back up on your trailer and you go home.
Yeah, you know. And then you got people that spend thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars
For those.
to go home, fucking steal with the car. Shit. And then you got to figure out, okay, if that shop is really cool, they're fine. If that shop isn't, if they're trying to get known, all right, how are we going to pay the employees?
What up, Dan?
How are we going to pay, you know, I know probably, here's a question, Troy. I know starting off, I know it had to be hard sometimes. I know there'll probably maybe a point in time where, shit, how am I going to pay this?
Yep.
You know, how am I going to pay someone? Hey, what up? Fuck yeah. She's building some badass shit.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, but that's the thing where it's like people don't realize that Barrett Jackson's cool, American's cool. It's just you have to find the right kind of person who wants that kind of car.
Yeah.
My dad always used to say, if somebody wants it, they're gonna fucking pay for it.
Yep, they will.
They'll hound you and be like, hey, I want it. You can say, nah, it's not for sale.
Yeah.
And they'll fucking, oh yeah, no, come on, you sure?
Yeah.
Somebody really wants that
Keep
car.
upping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's
It's
the price, man?
yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the price where you let it go?
Everybody has a number.
Everybody
Yeah.
has a price.
There's my dad used to say, come at them with the retarded price. Come at them with the price that's so dumb they'd look at you all weird.
Yeah.
And then they'll sit there and be like, no, for real. What do you really want? And then you come. Then you get them at that, you know. The same thing with cars, man. Same thing with you know, with electronics and musical instruments. You gotta find that right person.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh yeah.
you can find there's sucker born every minute. Yeah, there are people that buy shitty stuff. People buy shitty cars. People buy a car that looks good from an auction.
I bought a Daewoo once, dude.
What the fuck?
No.
Why are you buying a Daewoo?
Didn't know any better, bro.
How did you?
Because he didn't know better.
It was
Because he
cheap.
didn't know better.
Yeah.
Where did you go to some
He said, hold
fucking?
my beer.
That's
Watch
for him it's hold my kombucha.
Right?
Like
Something
shit,
that.
dude. Where did you find a Daewoo? What year was this?
2008.
All right, that was a kind of 8. All right, that was kind of in the middle when they were starting to get phased out. Yeah, because the company was.
Bro, it drove pretty well, but the AC went out within like 3 months.
And then you're like, I don't know how to fix it. I'm gonna sell it. Fuck it.
Bro, I drove hot.
Yeah, roll down the window. Fool.
That's it.
That's how it was.
That's it, bro.
Let it my ass
Aire
off.
caliente.
Yeah. Damn way. Fucking Daewoo.
Yeah.
That's like saying.
Hey, low
How?
key, man, that was my. I mean, I'm struggling still, but those are my extra struggle days,
Yeah.
and I kind of miss that car.
What do you
bro.
drive now?
A Nissan Rogue. It's 2016.
Okay, the 2016, a little older.
Yeah.
God, that sounds so
No,
weird.
Doesn't that?
Right.
Yep.
Fucking weird.
Well, that's
It's
like
a little older. That's not. Fucking mine's 2002. That's like fucking really
That's
old.
like hella really old, bro.
That's
That's
old.
older than me.
It's a cross. Fuck, I bet. I bet. Probably like, oh, this one I graduated.
Actually, that is when I graduated.
Fucking
I was gonna say I graduated in 03.
same thing when I graduated in 02. Yeah, dude, but it's funny. Oh my God, here we go again. No, Dan, not. See, that's why people don't want to tune in.
Dan, that's after 9.
I got $1 on it.
There we go. Dollar don't work. Yeah. Mark Hart. It's only worth as much as you can sell it. Yes, it is only worth as much as you can sell it with anything.
Yeah.
Anything. You know what I mean?
It's only worth what people are willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
And so, like in my business, I go to eBay and you check the
Yep.
used and
Uh-huh.
sold, not completed, but sold, and that'll give you fairly
base
accurate
price.
what people are willing to pay for it, man. You know, if it
See?
has 2 bids versus 50 bids, you know.
Right.
See now I'm gonna fucking look at eBay now and start doing that shit with the mini trucks. So I'm like, oh shit,
Right?
fucking. Let's see what a Nissan goes for right now.
Joey has a good point.
What's Joey's got? What's Mr.
It'll pop up.
I know.
Always send
Joey
me.
Bear. Joey Bear?
No.
No,
Whippy.
Joey Whippy.
Yeah, Joey.
Yeah, Joey Bear.
Joey Bear.
Joey
Oh, yeah,
Bear.
Joey
That's
Bear.
Joey
We
Bear.
Yeah.
just had dinner with him and Tyler.
You call him Joey Bear? That.
Oh.
I
Okay,
think-
Joey,
I think
I'll
we-
send him one.
I think we were talking about that.
Yeah, so you guys have a full-on print shop, so you guys can do.
We can do everything.
Anything.
Everything.
Anything.
Are you guys wrapping cars yet?
Cups, yeah, cups.
We
shirts.
did a little bit, but we're too close to Mexicali, and nobody wants to pay the price.
Yep.
Bad.
Because all you
They'll
do is
just
hop
go-
over the border. and
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
just go
Yeah.
30 minutes and then
Yeah.
it's like
You're
for
like,
half
you're
as
out of your
much.
mind.
It's
you
like
know,
going
I
to
go to
Algodones
Mexico
for
for
$10.
$1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like that. And we used to get that at the print shop too, but now not as much.
I should have brought the skateboard.
Yep.
That made it through the car.
this
accident, so
guy,
that's all
I
that
knew it.
matters.
This guy.
Yeah, because I got it from him.
We had a bad time just like we. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
it
a bad
happens.
time.
You don't
Yeah.
need
It's
it
been
to
a
happen.
shitty
It's just
week.
yeah.
Yeah.
Week
It's
and
been
a
a
half?
shitty
It's been
year
a
for
shitty-
me.
yeah.
I'm just like,
Wow.
damn, bro.
This fool
I'm
fucking-
done. I'm
Yeah.
ready for a fresh start.
Yeah,
Let's get
he's
this over
rebuilding
with.
his truck in the driveway
Oh yeah.
because he fucking took his shit. His motherfucking Joey Bear.
I
I don't know,
Jelly
Joey
Bear.
Bear. That's okay. Maybe at fucking Charlie's on 7th Street, but all right, Joey Bear. What a weird ass nickname. That's not all right. Fucking creepy. So back to it, guys. Is there anything that look at that? Another fucking subscriber. Look at that, like, subscribe, hit that fucking like button on YouTube. Shit, they're coming all the time. So is there anything that like before, I know you didn't want to grow up to do printing and sell shirts, or what did little Troy
Well,
want
no,
to
it
do?
took me 40 years.
40, no, like is that what you
before
wanted to do?
Before I found something that I enjoyed.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm like, there had to be some kind of hobby that
Yeah, I mean,
before
I
that.
was always in and out of the car scene.
Yeah.
But no, not good with my hands.
Yeah.
Same thing with him. Like I could do it, but I wasn't gonna get out there and sweat all day long. I need to
Mhm.
be in the air conditioner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make some money and have some
Make some money. That's how it always goes.
Yeah.
But like now that you have the shirt company and everything, are you hoping that fucking man.
I was waiting for it.
God, I can't say enough. All right, so like, is there like, are you hoping to pass it along?
Well, yeah, that's
You know,
why
so-
he was gonna go to college and gonna be a teacher and some other
I was
things.
gonna be a lot of different things
Things,
before
and
I
then
figured out
change
I
around
actually
a
like
lot.
working there because I worked there as a kid.
He didn't really
I
work
hated
there.
it.
He'd
I
go over
hated
hit in
it.
the corner.
I'd
and he would
hide,
run
I'd
the
go,
phone and
yeah, I'd
shit.
go do random shit other than actually
Yeah.
work. But then senior year, I think I
And
actually
I
started
think
to take
I
it
think the
serious.
trucks came back into it and the clothing brands, and that brought him back.
And then it got fun. And I was talking to customers. I like dealing with people, so it was fun.
Nice.
And then, yeah, we're still there and
And
going.
then now, like, are you after like, are you just gonna continue it after your dad? You pretty much he's laid it down how to do it.
Oh, he's
Are
already
you
crawled.
gonna change anything?
I'm trying to.
No, he's
retire,
already
so yeah.
crawled, so I could walk with it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
so
there's
pretty
really-
much it's just gonna be an easy transition. Are you just gonna keep it going? Or are you gonna change anything? Put new styles out?
No, I just buy more shit.
Nice. There we go. Is there an end goal for you guys to get your clothing company to? Like, is there anything that you guys are seeing for the future? Like you guys,
Our main goal is just to go out and have fun and meet people and enjoy the scene and make connections like this and the mini Nats connections and the back people. I mean, you start seeing people in one of these shows, and you're like, oh, you guys are the Bodydropt guys, or you have that
Yeah.
truck, or, you know how
Yep.
it all goes. You have this, you have
Yep.
yeah. And then, well, how long, I remember your truck from, and I didn't know you had that one.
Yeah. Do your guys' pictures come from stuff that you guys draw up, or it's just you guys
It
just
just depends when we're sitting there and something comes to us, or he may have something, or he may send in a group chat, or he may send something.
Yeah, all
or
sorts of words, and then
It-
finally it just
it just
yeah,
kinda comes
computer,
up,
and then
and we got a
tweak
couple.
it 7 or
Yeah.
27 different times.
We got a
and
couple
then-
designers at the shop, so we usually give them the info and they lay it down.
and
do
then
it,
it just go.
or
and
we
you guys
find
tweak it.
something else and we borrow a few things and tweak it a little bit and do different things. So.
Nice.
Let's
Oh yeah, let's go
Dragon.
Dragon. I know we all
That
watch
was
it.
done by our buddy Henry that prints with Anson in the back because of Let's Go Brandon.
Oh shit! No
Yeah,
wonder.
That's
Yeah, I already
That's
knew where
what-
that one came from.
because we had a bunch of Let's
Yeah,
Go
because we had a
Brandon
bunch of those
shirts.
shirts because we
Yeah.
sold a lot of them, and he walked up and he was like, "Hey, don't you guys drag?" I was like, "What?"
Yeah, he's like, "Isn't that what you guys do with those trucks?"
Yeah, like
You
don't
drag?"
you drag them, right? I was like,
Yeah, he's completely.
"Yeah."
not.
He
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Well, let's go dragging."
Oh shit! And then that was it.
Done. That's the stickers
Yeah,
that are
That's it, that's
everywhere.
it,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a sticker actually I have on my work.
Shit,
on my
your
work
guys'
binder.
stickers are
Right?
everywhere.
Yeah, we like to give out stickers everywhere we go, so we try to give everybody a sticker or a koozie or something. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's been fun. It's been really fun.
Oh yeah, man.
Like I said, we've been more father son. And then you got Chewy, and that's so and Anson, and the shop, and it's growing and everything
Hell
else.
yeah.
So it's been fun.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
On the
Awesome when you
places
can
that
have-
some of these guys have never
Oh,
been to. I mean,
I've never been,
Yeah,
like, never really traveled, and fuck, just this last 2 years.
Well,
Badass,
It's been
ain't it?
insane.
Scraping the Rockies, rolling in the Red Rocks, went
So
to Mini
Utah, yeah.
Nats.
Mini Nats was the craziest last year.
That was a fun drive.
Yeah.
We actually made it last year.
Yeah.
This year, not so much.
Yeah, no, we'll talk about that in a little bit.
But, yeah, nah, got to travel a lot, man. We're
Hell
still
yeah,
traveling.
traveling's-
Yeah,
that's-
it's, you know, like you said, a lot of shows in LA too. Oh, it's been
Phoenix over here. too.
Phoenix over here.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows. Cruise Through the Pines is coming
Yeah, I
up
was gonna say, next week,
next
yeah.
weekend. In Prescott.
Yeah, we'll
If-
see you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The truck's going.
yeah, his
See,
truck,
the
his,
crazy stuff we do, you know what I mean? You wreck
his
it,
truck is
fix it,
going.
Yeah,
rebuild
I
it,
mean,
right?
I wrecked it
Yeah.
and I tore it apart, and then Trevino hit me up. He's like, "Hey, you got 2 weeks." I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna be there one way or another.
Right.
It's gonna be there. I don't care if I'm missing some parts or what,
It'll
but
be there.
it's
Yeah.
It'll
gonna
be there. It'll be a few different colors, and then
It'll probably well, I mean,
Are you gonna do it white?
if I get
Primer?
if I get the front end lined up right, it'll go.
No,
white.
I want the bodywork.
No,
won't
we're
get
not
done
doing any
until-
body work.
Yeah,
No,
I'm not.
no,
None of that'll get
the
done
fenders
till
that I
later.
have, I
You're
got
gonna
them
be
from some tweaker out in Wickenburg
PFE.
for $100.
Yeah.
They're a little rough, so we're gonna sand those down. I'm gonna just spray them white.
Yeah, it's
The
just
hood,
for
the
that.
hood, for whatever reason, has a couple dents in it. So I just put it back on the truck. I was like, for right now, I don't want to pay $500 for a fucking hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, we're just gonna put it on there, and
Just
we're
so
just
it
gonna
runs
send
right.
it. You
Yeah,
know,
and
we're
then
gonna, we're
then
gonna
when
run
it gets back, I'll have my hands on it, and then I'll be fucking
Yeah,
doing all the
once we
body
get
work.
back, because I don't think there's one more show in June,
Mhm.
but we can take it in primer. That doesn't matter, and then I can fix a lot of the things that have just deteriorated over the years.
Yeah, so
So I got a question then. So you take cars to a car show
Yeah.
that aren't
Hey, I got you,
completed,
Chaos. I'll
Yes.
help you push yours.
that aren't completed.
Yeah,
right? So you can
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
Hey, this is what I'm working on. This is my vision.
Oh, they
I
don't
want
even have to be
this.
completed.
dude, some
That's
of
the
them it's
thing.
just a frame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
yeah,
so
it could just be
like,
with-
Like
wheels.
like Chaos
saying
Taco.
is he's building it from the ground up, and they've been pushing it into.
So
Yeah.
he'll show
So
up
it's
and he's
halfway
like,
completed, but
Yeah.
not completely.
Yeah,
I
cut-
would never thought that.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the
So
cool
it's
part
under
about that is you get to see the process. So let's say you catch him at
Exactly.
this show and then this show. This show he's a lot farther
Yeah.
on than he was at that show.
That's
Yeah.
like watching a comic work out
Yes.
a bit.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
You
you
know,
just
like,
work
oh,
out it
I
and work
heard
on it.
that a year ago when it wasn't this good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
you
then- yeah,
saw it
you
grow.
fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But-
would never thought that.
Yeah.
I would think I'm going to a car show.
No.
To
To
show
see
my
the
car.
coolest part of the
It's-
car, yeah.
No,
Dude,
no.
there's guys that it's the frame alone. That
That's
it's
it.
just the frame.
That's it.
And then just for the fact that okay, well, so and so did the framework. All right, oh shit. And
so
then
the welding is on point.
The
It might
welding,
be
the
what, like nickel plated or
suspension.
chrome or
oh no,
what?
some dudes are just like straight out just using the frame alone as the air tank at some point now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where they want seamless. They don't want they don't want it to where it's.
Don't worry, I'm not sending it again. I learned my lesson the hard way.
Yeah, everyone's giving him shit because he wrecked it.
Everybody is giving.
Yeah,
me shit.
he wanted to do that thing like on Hot Wheels, when you get it up on the side. Like when
I got it up on
like,
its side with the
like
help
the
of the
4x
wall.
like the 4x4 dudes when you guys go up on the fucking trail, and you go, yeah, he wanted to do that, but it went,
Well, I had two choices. I was either sending it into the wall in front of us on the frontage road, or I could try to make the turn and recalibrate and figure out what was going on. And that ass end caught up with me, and it just put me right in the Jersey barrier right there.
That's
I was like, shit.
That
Good
LS.
news, throttle came unstuck, so I just dropped it in reverse, backed up down the frontage road and into the neighborhood and into my son's mom's apartment complex and pulled in. I'm done. I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
I
man.
was like, I
Yeah, that
can't
thing
do
was.
this. Assess the damage, and that was about
Yeah.
it.
And then I just told him, dude, just get to the fucking house.
Text him. I was like, yep, truck's done.
I'm like, just get to the house. We'll fucking. He's like, it's fucked. I'm like, no. When as soon as he started taking it apart, and I go, let's go for a drive. Let's go for a fucking
Yeah,
drive.
we went for a drive. I started stripping everything off. I
And
was
he
like,
was like, oh, I go, this still turn. I'm like, okay,
I was
cool.
like,
Then you ain't.
yeah,
it's not
we
bad.
Not that bad.
didn't
yeah.
have the hood on, didn't have a bumper. The core support was sideways like this. We're missing a fender, no headlights, no
And we're just
nothing. And we're just mobbing down 7th Street in Bell, just cruising.
fucking.
No fucks.
And he's like, and I go, do you feel anything different? He's like, no, dude,
No,
still the same.
it's,
I'm like, all right,
everything's
it's
still the
good.
same. I mean, the
Yeah,
steering wheel's just
fucking tie rod
sideways,
is
but
fucked
I mean, aside that, that's an easy fix.
Tie
though.
rod is fucked on
Yeah,
one
the
side.
tie rod
it's
on
it.
the passenger side kicked out probably ½ inch. So when you lay out, you can see the camber is
Yeah.
off, but I mean, other than that, it's not
We're-
terrible.
we're taking cars, Juan, and we're
Cutting the
we're
shit
giving
out of them.
we're giving DOT and the MVD heart attacks
Oh
and
shit! If
nightmares.
we had to go through inspections,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah. They have nightmares about us. That's why they just don't like us when we come in, and we'll show up and they're like, oh, what do you got? Oh, I got 81 Chevy. But the motor's a 2025. You know, like, you know, you got guys that are putting like,
They're already shaking their heads.
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
They're like,
know,
no,
I'm not dealing with this.
Because to pass emissions, they base it off of the transmission.
no, they
No,
base it
they
just
base
the
it off
computer,
of the year.
the year. That's
so
it.
whatever your emissions should be for that year, that's what you're gonna get programmed
But
to
Yeah.
pass off
for
of.
the like, so you say there's a transmission from a 2002.
Don't matter.
it's an 81 body.
They don't care.
Don't
They
matter.
don't care.
It's whatever the body is.
As
not the-
as
not
long
motor.
as the
Oh, really?
yeah. So if the body is a 71 or a 69 pickup, and you don't need emissions, cool. You could shove whatever fucking motor you want in. You could put that thing on a Ford chassis like a lot of other fools do. They'll put it on a
You
on
put
a Lincoln.
diesels,
You can put diesels in it, Cummins, because
Big ol'
all the
engine, you can do
MVD
whatever.
wants to know is that truck has a title. That's it. It can, because I remember years ago when I had an 85 Ford Ranger, I was going to do something really retarded, and I went and I asked MVD. I go, hey, does it matter what kind of motor? I go, no. You can be whatever year your truck, as long as you got the title to that truck and it matches the numbers to that truck.
Yeah.
That's fine. You can put whatever motor you want in it.
Mhm.
We don't care. Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. So it's like, that's why nowadays you got dudes that are shoving LSs in the fucking everything you can think of,
Mhm.
you know, and then you get,
Just people getting crazier and crazier.
yeah.
Well, pushing the limits, man.
Yeah. That's, and it's,
Oh, yeah,
it's
you
always to
have
push
to.
the limits.
That's it.
You have to.
You customizing will never change. It's just, okay, what can you do that's going to wow somebody, that's going to make you go, holy
It's
shit,
whatever's
what
hot.
the fuck
Whatever
is
the
that?
next
hot?
hot
Yeah, what's the
thing
next
is out there.
'Cause-
That's the
yep.
next thing that you'll start trending real fast.
Because years ago it was, oh shit, they put a fucking TV screen in a car.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
They got
and
a
then,
flat screen. And
oh shit, and then it was,
And
they
at
put
first
an
it was just big,
iPad.
Yeah.
Bigger, and they were putting.
Then later on years down the road, the mod was, oh fuck, they put an iPad in there. How the fuck
Yep.
did they do that?
Yeah.
And then,
one of Tom's trucks has that.
yeah.
The orange,
Yeah.
the orange square
Oh,
S10.
that one has a big old
Mhm.
fucking iPad in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is like the modifying, no matter what, dude, everyone's always, you got to come up with something. You got to do something that's off the wall. Yep.
The next club.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
You go to a show, you see someone's car,
You're like,
dude,
oh,
I like that
yeah?
shit.
Or you get beat, and you're like, oh yeah.
And yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'll
Hold
be
my
right-
beer.
hold my beer.
Hold
Yeah,
beer.
and it was like-
Hold
Hold my beer.
I'll be back again.
It's just
We're
like
going
in,
home. We're ripping this thing
Yep.
apart.
Yeah,
It's
just
just
like
like
in the
that.
music,
Throw
man.
money at it.
And then
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
Well, you got 6-string guitars, and then they came out with 7-string guitars because corn got really big.
Right.
And then
See?
now there's 8-string guitars. There's 9-string.
Yeah,
You just
12
keep
string.
going.
Yeah.
Isn't there a fucking guitar that's like,
They make there's some ridiculous.
yeah,
for
where
sure.
like,
Yeah.
the dude
Well,
on
and
the
that
side,
would be
how
like your car
Overachievers.
show, like super, like
Yeah.
like that. Like you would never see it, played at a show.
Oh,
seriously,
there
but
are
you would
so
never,
many.
Like
Yeah.
you would never see like one of those high end cars, pristine. That is a show car. You'll never see them driving on the freeway, right?
Some you will, some people do, some
depends on
people
the
don't give a
person.
fuck.
Takes
Yeah.
some balls, right?
Some people.
Some people don't give two shits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a guy
Yeah, takes
that
some balls, bro.
yeah, I know a guy that loves to drag his truck, and some people are not a fan of that. But
Yeah.
I think that's part of it, where it's like, you built that thing, you do whatever
You
you
do what
want.
you
with
want,
it.
yeah.
Well, he just got his back, and we took it out the other night because he was having a bad night, and we drug it, and we sent it to Bio, and they're like,
You motherfucker.
oh, yeah, why are you doing that? I told you not to. Oh, I'm sorry, we're dragging it on these expensive link bars that you just put in the back. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You'll be there
that's
next week. You can fix it.
Yeah,
You know?
that-
I
that's
mean, it's just like me. Like, I mean, I'll drag mine sometimes. I used to drag the shit out of mine, and now it's just like,
You maybe you're getting older.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like, do I really
yeah,
want to
you know what
lay
I'm
under?
saying?
back hurts.
Do I really want to lay underneath this truck and
Yeah.
fuck
Something
around
else,
with
yeah,
weld
exactly.
some more shit on here, fix
Yeah.
some more shit? Like,
Yeah.
All for what?
Yeah.
all for just
Just
that
that
moment
5
of
seconds,
sparks,
that one
and,
moment.
that's it.
and then I'll sit here, I'll watch Extreme Lows out on the freaking freeway,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck you guys.
Yeah.
All right, we're going.
Who's going with me?
Let's do this.
We're sending this.
camera.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone getting rollers.
Yeah. But it's crazy, man, because taking project cars, taking vehicles that most people will look at and they're like, why would, like, what made you want to do that? Like, it's like, because we can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you
my
know.
mom finally asked me one day
well,
about
She asked
like
you why?
she's like, why what's so interesting about it? And so me and my mom, we collect Hot Wheels, and I was like, best way to describe it is this is
Life-size
this
Hot
is
Wheels?
this is my treasure hunt
Mm-hmm.
in a whole case of mainlines, a whole case of everyday, Hot Wheels that you can buy. I was all, this is mine. And she's like, all right, good enough. I understand now. I was
Yeah.
like, there you go.
There it is, yeah.
Like,
For me,
everybody
it's
has their own little niche with it.
for me, it's always been like I go back to that Christine movie, the Stephen King movie about the car
that
Christine.
killed the car that
The
kills
car that killed
somebody,
everybody,
kills
but-
everybody,
but it-
gets mangled
yeah,
and comes
and
back
then
to life the next day.
But he says it best, and when he sit.
Spoiler alert.
Right?
No, I know. Gotta
Maybe
kill the
not
movie.
everybody watched that. Oh, shit.
Trust me, even if you haven't and I just gave it away, watch
that.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
But it
Watch that
it,
shit.
it makes you think. Like in that movie, he goes, "Why that car?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "I know what that car looks like. It's ugly. It's
But I know what I can do with it.
yep. And I know what I can make it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like we know those cars are fucked
That's
up.
it,
Like we sit there like, that car can barely roll off a trailer and be flat tires. And at that time, whoever you're with, your significant other who don't know about it, or someone who
The
doesn't.
group of friends that are pushing that piece of shit onto the
Yeah, and
trailer.
they're just like, "Why the
'Cause you
fuck
bought
you
it.
buying
Buy
this?"
another one.
Why did you buy
another one?
this?
Like why?
It's
But
a
there's
canvas, man. It's a canvas. You got an empty frame there. That's a blank canvas for a painter.
and
You
then
guys-
and then sometimes, dude, we sit there and we'll sit there and be like, "All right, we fucking bought this piece of shit." Then okay, cool. Let's either keep it how it is. If you buy somebody else's work and you just want to maintain the body, cool. But and then you got to sit there and figure out how bad the bottom end is, how bad. Because like he said, he took it back to them like, "Why'd you do that?" Because I can't.
But it's got to be experience. It's a piece that you got to sit in. You got to drive it around.
Yep.
Like you guys love cars, and cars are the ultimate sign of freedom, man. Just pick up and go. So it's like, yeah, it's art, and they put a lot of work and money into it, but you're bringing it right back to them, right? I'm gonna pay you again.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's like
it's work.
it's like literally down the road. If one day you call me and you go, "Hey man, I really want to buy this classic. Can
What
you
up,
come look
Kevin?
at it? What up, Kev?" And you go, "Hey man, I want you to come look at it. Come look at it before I fucking spend a retarded amount of money." Cool, I'll go look at it and I'll
I
fucking.
wish you did that.
What? No, I don't. I
Well,
just
there'd
be
be a
like,
couple times. Don't.
Get
Don't-
back in the
yeah,
car.
get the
Oh
car.
no,
don't.
I just get a random phone call of this fool like, hey,
I'm
I
buying
got, I
this.
got another Mazda. I'm flat towing it home. I'm like,
Yep.
Okay.
I
Like,
love
all
those
right.
things. I'm a hardcore. I love those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody likes Nissans. I like Mazdas.
Did you lose your virginity in the Mazda?
No,
Yes,
no,
I
I
did.
didn't. Fuck no, I didn't. Yeah, you did. Oh, Mazda.
I had a model, yeah, B2200.
I'm just trying to question how we're gonna fix. All right, we can
was it
talk
tan?
about that in a
Yellow
minute.
black.
Okay, good.
All right, hold on. It's not even 9 yet. We haven't
Oh, I'm
even
sorry,
got
we can't, is it after
the,
that?
the after. No,
Nope, we
after,
got
after,
12
after,
minutes.
after 9. After 9, we'll get to the.
Okay, PG.
Yeah,
PG.
right, we'll keep
My
PG.
bad. I apologize.
Yeah, we'll get to those
Okay.
controversial questions.
Okay.
I like the look on his face. He's gonna be like, "Fuck, man, that's how I was born."
Maybe mom's listening to this.
Yeah, I know. I know.
She's know now.
I'm gonna laugh if he's like, "Fuck, dude, that's how I was born on the back of a truck."
Awesome.
You always
I was
told
made
me.
in a Mazda?
They're like, "You always told me it was
We
so."
definitely have to go get that Nissan now.
Yeah, that's how it always goes.
Right.
Was there any hobby? This is a question for all you guys. Was there a hobby that you had as a young kid that you feel you could get back into it now? The way the technology is, the way we have stuff now, compared to like, oh shit, I want to do that back then. Like, is there any hobby that you have that you're like, oh fuck yeah, I want to do that again? Or are you guys happy
Well,
where you
car audio
guys
was that way. That's what I was into. Well, that's my first job. Was car
Brandon
audio.
said it best.
Yeah, rebuild. Yeah.
drag, destroy, rebuild?
That's what
Yes,
it is.
yes.
When you can
It
do it
is.
yourself, is a lot cheaper. Though.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
That's what's good about the guys that can do that, Brandon,
Yep.
and you guys. And I mean, like I said, we're working 12, 14 hours a
Oh,
day.
yeah.
We're taking it. And
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
which,
Oh yeah.
There's your built, not bought, bought, not built.
But there's yeah, and that's another thing.
it's still
That's-
built.
it's
That's
still
all
built.
that
You
matters.
know what I mean?
It's still built.
It's a vehicle.
You just bought it. That's all. You know what I mean? But you're making it your own. If you can sit there and turn around and make it your own truck, instead of all right, cool, I just drive it and show it.
I mean,
Okay.
at some point, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I mean, you're paying somebody to do
Do the
something,
part.
Something.
Yeah.
something on the truck
Something's
because
gonna be
on
done
the
to it.
car or whatever, because
Mhm.
there's something that you're not going to understand or have the knowledge or feel
Right.
comfortable doing.
Right.
Or even have the tools, man. Some of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
me, wiring. No, fuck you. I'm not doing it. I'm not touching it. I just went. I was like, oh, the lights for the truck. Well, they're pretty fucked, but I mean, I could probably fix them. And I was at the junkyard, and I was like, Nah, I'm gonna buy a whole new harness.
Yeah,
like
I'm
it's
not
right
doing that
there.
shit,
I'm
yeah.
looking at it, and I was like, no, let's just take it. Like I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's like when they bring you they bring you a guitar in pieces, and they're like, "Hey, can you put this back together?"
Yeah.
I don't know how I took it apart.
Man,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I took it apart like 5 years ago.
It just
Yeah.
happened, kind of.
Like, yeah, I just want to. And dude, it's a lot of people when people see the behind the scenes of vehicles being done, you cringe. Some people and you being an owner, you know when you see your truck and you walk in there and it's in pieces and they're fucking, you're just like, holy fuck.
Like
damn.
a frog dissected.
Yeah, and
But it's your baby.
And it's-
you
it's
know what I
your
mean.
frog, yeah.
It's
And you're
your
staring
baby.
at it.
It's your frog, and you're just
and
like,
holy fuck.
holy
You know?
shit.
And then you sit there at the end, like you realize, all right, cool, it's getting done. I ain't gotta fucking worry about it. I ain't gotta fucking hop in and go, hit a switch here or there. Don't have to worry about malfunctioning.
Right.
Don't have to worry about fucking shit breaking, unless you break it because you want to be a retard.
Mhm.
Fucking drag
Drag
the fuck
through
out
some
of
drag
it.
links,
Drag
yeah,
links,
some-
unless you want to do it,
Don't reach
Yeah,
for the phone.
you know.
Don't reach for the phone.
Yeah, don't reach for the phone. Now yeah. That should be a sticker just as you open the door. Like, don't grab your
Don't grab
phone.
your
Put it on your dash.
Put
Yeah.
your phone away.
Put your phone away. A lot of good.
Put your phone in airplane mode.
Yeah. A lot of mini
Good
trucks.
airplane.
A lot of mini trucks were
Airplane mode,
smashed like that.
dumbass. That's it. That's good enough.
Yeah, a lot of mini trucks were smashed because of cell phones. Yeah, a lot of people dropped their phone and ran into somebody, and a lot of trucks and lowriders were been taken out like that. If you hear some of their stories, some of the stories of some of the lowrider dudes, and fucking, they'll be like, "Yeah, we're turning intersections. Somebody out of nowhere, and you're just like, and then the first word, I was checking my phone. And you're like, fucking really, man? And it's like when you drive something nice, you ever just sit there and you're like, damn, fool, why is everybody parking around me now? You're like, you just parked there and nobody was there, and then everybody's like, Bloop. It's like it's crazy. The customizing scene and the truck scene and the shirt scene, dude, you're competing with so many people.
Oh, with the big dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just lucky that people like enough of the stuff that we like. And
Yeah.
we're getting lucky because we don't know if we're like 4 or 5 of us are sitting there. We're like, okay, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
And we take it. We print 100 shirts, and they were like, well, shit,
But they
I guess
buy
it wasn't
'em
that
up,
cool,
yep.
or they buy it up.
Yeah,
you know what I
dude,
mean?
that's
It's
all
like,
that
oh,
matters.
shit, this wasn't very
Shit,
cool
the
at
shirt,
all.
dude, the shirt.
I guess we're giving away at all the door price. You know what I mean? Those are going on the clearance rack.
Yeah, no.
$5 bin.
No, that's later on when we asked about the car accident. We'll figure out what the accident shirts go for.
Right?
You're like limited edition, halfway to mini nats.
Yeah.
Not even.
Old
Not
and
even,
out.
not even halfway.
Yeah, we didn't even get it. We didn't
I
even
think
make
it
the
was more like an 8.
Yeah.
Maybe
If that.
So the sad thing was, after
30
you sent me the
seconds?
picture,
30 out of 30.
I was gonna post
A
a
20?
I-10 and Bateman
Yeah.
pop-up sale,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to do it because it was too.
Oh, it was
still
too early.
I was still wigging out.
He was still wigging out.
You know,
Like, ah. Yeah, we'll get into that one. That's fucking still gnarly, man. Now that you guys are all, you got the family thing going, and you have a family, and are you trying to pass anything down to your kids, guitar-wise, other than exercise?
No, at this point, it's really just keeping it at the forefront of their minds, man. You keep it present, and because if you force something on the kids,
Right.
man, they're just gonna fight it. Yeah.
Yep.
So
100%.
at this point, I'm just trying to, let them see things logically and explain to them like the way I would want something explained to me, man. They're little adults, man. They understand. You just have to break it down in a way that they do. But ultimately that's it, man. My son's competitive, like to the gills, bro. He challenged me to do that. He could do 200 push-ups, and I was like, no, you can't. And he was 5 at the time, and he did them. And then when he stood up, he had pissed himself. He was just like,
so
I have to
determined,
beat it.
yeah.
That's
So
He's not gonna
determined.
stop though. But
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
what I'm saying.
determination,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not stopping.
I'm
That's-
That's a
I'm gonna
mil-
keep
that-
my hands.
yeah.
And my
I'm
daughter's
gonna
the
keep doing
ultimate-
push-ups in my pee pants.
It's like, I'll do my poop pants. This is my
My
poop.
daughter's the ultimate creative, man. Like she's just like an empath, very nurturing, and is very loving. So it's the two different animals, or the two different sides, and it's crazy because they came from the same parents, raised in the same household, but a completely different way they process things.
it's the same way at our house too. With my
Yeah,
this
it's same
guy.
way in my
Same
house.
way with
And I got we got my daughter, same thing. She's
Polar opposites.
Same,
Yeah.
same thing.
I only had one, so there's nothing there.
I ain't got.
Well, let's.
I ain't got
Are you in the
none,
market
so-
for another one? We'll find you one. Who wants-
Yeah, there we go. Chewy, right now, ladies. If you want to meet up. Not that kind of
Not that kind
chewy.com.
of
That's a different kind
Wrong
of
Chewy.
chewy.com. Wrong chewy. Right? Not the CHEY. Are you guys doing anything outlandish now, like to any of the shirts? You know, like are you guys getting people that like, oh, you guys should do like this kind of design or like or
Yeah,
does
we've had people hit us up and different things.
Or
and
do like an Easter egg,
something
like
things
something that's always
So we've
hidden.
always talked about that,
Yeah.
and we've never done it. Like,
Yeah.
we
I'm
was
surprised you guys
if we
haven't.
just
I
hit
thought you
it-
guys were already gonna do that
right?
at
If
some
we just
point.
hid something in here, nobody would know besides us.
Us,
But
yeah.
we've always been
Don't
scared.
make it dicks.
Do it.
Everyone does this, right?
Everybody
Everyone
does
does
dicks.
Everyone
He's
does
he's
this.
got a dick on the back of his truck.
Yeah, fucking from bag to nerdy, the little stickers. Yeah, like little
And
lights.
then you've got one on the back of the Mazda that I welded on there.
Oh,
Craig's truck. I did the control arms. I was welding on those, and I put a big old dick and balls on that. And I was just like, all right, there you go.
fucking- I put one of the stickers on my cousin's dessert truck. On the little dessert truck. So when he gets out of his truck and he walks towards it, he's like, "What's that? You had to put a dick on my fucking thing?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
Nope,
"What is-"
gotta love bagged and nerdy.
Yeah, gotta love
Sent
bag
me
to
a whole
nerdy, dude.
shitload of them.
Yeah, go a
I was
lot
like,
of
I'm
dicks,
gonna
slap
put-
some dicks
Yep.
everywhere, dude. Shit. See, this is, and no, we're not gonna talk about any other. I saw Bam's thing earlier. So, all right, guys, it's almost about that time. We're almost gonna get the controversial questions. We're gonna go to. We're gonna take a break. We'll come back, and we're gonna start talking about the fucking fucked up shit. You know, we're gonna find out that this one was conceived in the back of a Mazda. Now he knows.
Now
Now,
Now
he
he
knows.
knows.
Now he knows. It wasn't that Hallmark
No, it wasn't-
story
yeah, it
that
wasn't
they
that kind of
told you,
story.
man. So, all right, we're gonna take a break, guys. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right. And we're back again. We're back again, guys. Chris is taking a little bathroom break, and we got a couple people taking bathroom breaks, but we're back at it. It's fucking 9 o'clock. It's controversial questions. It's that part of the show that we talk about the fucked up things that just happen. You know, that are, a lot of people don't realize that mini truck scene is not all fucking frame and glory. It's not all frame and glory. There's been a lot of A lot of people don't realize a lot of dudes are single. A lot of mini truckers are single. Some mini truckers have girlfriends
And wives.
and wives.
Some have
And wives.
And then
But-
some have all of it.
And all
Yes.
of it, yeah.
And then, but a lot of people don't realize that a lot of dudes, a lot of people get divorced. A lot of people get into arguments. Fucking girlfriends hate this. Nobody wants to do that. Like, why are you always in the garage? Why are you always fucking? And they're like, don't worry. Fucking calm down. Yeah.
Another show?
Yep.
Mhm.
That ain't that the always one. Another show? You're going to
Now
another?
you got your kid involved in it too. And
Yep.
you guys are both spending money.
Uh-huh.
Didn't we just go to this show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was last year.
No,
Yep.
Can't you just form a drug habit?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
No,
like,
because
my kid,
mini
like, no.
trucks.
Yeah. You can't do. No, nobody wants
Can't
to do
afford
drugs.
that shit.
Can't. You only afford beer. Beer and bad fucking decisions with a sawzall.
Right?
Yeah, that should be a next shirt. Just have a shirt that says "I made a bad decision with a sawzall."
Bad decision with the salt.
Write that one
Bad
down.
decision with a sawzall.
Write that one down.
Shit, that's how it always starts. Sawzall, some beer, and then that fucking shitty ass rock
Yeah.
paint.
Hold my beer and give me the salsa.
Yep,
I
Of course.
got this.
I got.
I
It's
got
okay.
It's okay.
Oh, you don't want to do it?
You
Give me
gotta
this.
stay. You
Hold
got too
this.
many. Somebody hold it. Let's
Yeah.
just use a piece of tape and make it
You-
straight.
that looks straight enough.
Use your good eye, right?
Yeah.
My dad used to say you got to look at it with your good eye.
Yeah.
I was like, how was that? He goes, you go like this, and then you go like this,
Or you can put one that says
and then
beer.
you kind of figure which ones, and if it's straight, it's fine. That's why half of the house is like half of the stuff my dad did in the backyard.
Little creek.
Everything was like
Little
slanted.
slanted.
He built the studio apartment, roof was slanted. You stood there and you're like,
So the water can drain.
yeah. That was exactly what he said. He goes, well, when it rains, it just goes down. I'm like, all right, Dad. Yeah, I'm like,
Whatever.
cool. Yeah. I don't think he knew what insulation was, but I figured it
got
out
it
at
done.
some point.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's how it always goes, man. And you guys all being fathers, and you guys are all doing the scene, and you guys are all.
What?
Well, yeah. Well, you're not.
Whoa.
Hey, my bad.
Oh, you
My
didn't
bad.
know? We got a surprise. Go, bring it.
Bring it in. Hey, there we go. Always a surprise here. Yeah. That one car show. Yeah, that one chick that everybody knows.
She said she was fit.
Yes. She said, sure. Shit, dude. That's like somebody telling you, hey man, no, that I know that truck. That truck's fine. It's good,
truck,
bro.
it's
It's
a
a
good
good truck, bro. It's worth it. Go ahead and buy it. And
Yeah,
then
go
you
ahead. Take it for a spin.
yeah, brr, it runs fine, and then halfway home, what
was that?
Why is that making that noise now? Like shit. Damn.
Why did I do that?
I'm scared.
See, yeah, you get a lot of those
I'm never gonna financially recover
from
from
this
this.
at all.
Dude, I bought a Cadillac one of the first times I moved up here.
Yeah.
Bought a black Cadillac. I was feeling like a fucking pimp, dude. And the very next day, not even like a mile from my apartments, it broke down, and I didn't know what it was. I'm like, fuck, dude, here goes my fucking curse, right? My curse. And come to find out, he didn't tell me that the gas gauge was broken.
Oh, so you're
Gas, bro, that was it.
Who does that sound like?
That sounds like me. I got a car like that, and now I know that I can't let it go past half.
Yeah.
Anything past
Half
half,
is empty.
half is almost empty.
Half is
Half is
screwed.
empty. Yeah. Oh shit. Shout out to Nick's family.
That sucks. That's terrible.
Ah man, that's always hard when we have to lose another mini trucker. Shout out to his family, and let's just remember that there's a lot of mini truckers we lost. Nick being one of them, Alex, Tito, a lot of others. Laurie Sterling from Australia, a lot of people. Sometimes that's always affects a lot of people. Like sometimes you got the homie you meet at a show, and you meet at a show somewhere, and next minute you hear stuff like that. So let's get a few minutes, and then let's give us a few minutes to all the people we lost so far, and hopefully we don't have to fucking lose any more people. So, all right, guys, fucking 9 o'clock. All right, we're gonna start off with Juan. All right, Juan.
Yes, sir.
Since you were holding flashlights and you don't know anything about cars, I still don't get it. Okay, do you not have enough confidence to want to try to fix it, or you just prefer fuck it, I just pay somebody to do it?
Yeah, obviously it comes with its price tag, but
That well, you know that half the time they're probably bullshitting you and trying to fucking rip you off more than
Yeah.
shit.
no,
Okay.
for sure. And that's why I do have my homie Gordo, like he's worked in the industry forever. He's a total fucking car guy.
Okay, so he's taking all your money.
So, nah,
Majority of your money.
So you're paying his.
So you're
money.
paying his. Yeah, you should. Hey, if you already got a mechanic, might as well. It's always good. It's always to have your own guy.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
Happily.
I usually bounce shit off of him. Like if I have, I've bought a lot of new cars more recently, so it's like I just go back to the dealership and I'm like, hey, they're running this by me, and he's like, no, I got another shop over here that can do it for half the price. And so I would always check in with him before I did anything. And he's
that should just be your one mechanic dude that you need to have. Like I would recommend, don't run it by him. If you like, even if you were to go buy a used car, take him with you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then like if you have maintenance stuff, have him fix it. Pay. Hey, little guy, your homie's got to need some money.
He's down to like, help me do it too. So like I'm learning while I'm doing it. Like you said, we changed the brakes.
He'll teach you that way, but at the same time, it's like if you fuck it up, now you got to pay him to fix it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like
It's going to cost you a little extra because now I have to actually.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
I got
how to fix your fuck up. How to fix your fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Fuck up fees, they add up.
Yeah.
man.
Fuck up fees add up.
So was there anything that like, fuck, dude, like, did your mom like, other than that, like, you just not want to like, damn fool, like you know how much money we charge? You know how much money like you're dumping into dumb shit?
Yeah, but also you're spending time doing it, and time is also money. So like I'm spending my time
Very fair,
elsewhere.
very
Exactly.
fair.
Yeah.
That's the way we are. We're spending time making money.
Yeah,
Yep.
And
exactly.
don't have, you know what I mean, and rather
And putting
get
that
this
time
job
into
done
it.
so
Yeah.
we're faster, better. And then
Yeah, exactly. You outsource a lot of
Outsource,
things
yeah.
because you're busy elsewhere or your interests are elsewhere, and that's just where I've been with it.
Does
my
it-
interests.
Does
No,
it
there's
like
definitely like
does it suck
shit, dude, like,
sometimes?
I don't know shit about my own car. Like it's just like obviously know how to fucking change a tire.
Yeah.
I know how to check the oil and all that.
Okay.
But like I had never changed it, myself, and that was part of me maybe not, being there side by side with my dad while he was doing all the work all the time, and I was busy doing something else.
Yeah, putting on capes and
But yeah, no, there's a part of it where it's like there's some like shame because I'm a man that should know exactly what his car needs at all times, right? But it's like
It's not always that fun.
It's not always that
It's
fun.
not always fun to
it's
know all that stuff.
it's
really
not. It's not. There's a curse to coming when you know stuff because then you
And
got
everybody wants you to help them.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
man,
yeah.
Hey,
It's
man,
like when you
so-
have
Oh,
the
you
truck,
can do
you're
this,
gonna help
right?
everybody move when you got the truck. You
Yeah.
got a truck. Hey, can you help me
You got a
move?
trailer?
Yep,
Oh,
you got a
you're
trailer, yeah.
best.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
got a truck and trailer. Let's go,
Yes.
buddy.
Let's go.
Yes,
I'm
we're
moving
gonna-
next week. You
5
got me.
rounds on me. I'm
Yeah.
gonna sign you up for this. You're
yeah,
gonna realize
we're
it.
gonna yep. So it's like, but like now that you pay people to do it, is there like once in a while your old lady gets mad and like, what the fuck? How come you don't know how to do this? Like she don't get mad at you or nothing like that.
No.
Oh shit, hell yeah. Fucking Bagged and Nerdy's coming on in a minute. She'll
yeah.
her post. But like you just prefer to pay now? Just rather pay.
Yeah.
Hey,
My
what's
time
up?
is
What's
elsewhere.
up, Leah?
What up, Leah?
Thank you for my stickers and all the other goodies that you sent me. I lost my koozie though.
Yeah, don't worry, people are getting dicked.
Yeah, I'm dicking it.
Everybody.
Everybody's getting sticker dicked.
Yeah.
I had to reword that one.
Yeah, you gotta reword sticker
Everybody
dick.
gets-
Everyone's like, what the fuck is sticker dick?
Like Obama.
Everybody gets a dick. Everybody gets
Damn,
a
get
dick.
this man tested.
Yeah, there you go. No, but like,
Except
is
the
there?
package got there and I literally opened it and I was like, cars everywhere. You get one. You get one. You get one. He
And
was
I-
the first one.
He comes in, he goes, I want you to tell me when you find it. And I'm like, okay. And then I go and I drop off some car part out in like Tempe. And I go to walk back to the truck and I look at the taillight and I'm like,
Damn it.
motherfucker, put it right on the taillight.
Damn it.
I'm
got
like,
me.
right. So when I push the brake, everyone will be like, yeah, look at that.
Oh,
dick
the worst
there."
part is it's on the white truck. I put my own on there on my
Oh,
tail
yeah,
light.
yeah.
I was like,
cut
nope.
yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, that way I don't have to worry about it.
Damn. So how much money have you spent, dude, on paying somebody to fix your stuff?
I don't know. Just
A lot?
Yeah, I don't think it's a lot.
Well, yeah, because that's normal for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, that's
it's a
normal for you,
it's
dude,
a
like-
normal bill.
When I went to go get when I went to go get everything, I was actually surprised on how expensive the parts were themselves. I think I spent like $180 for
Brakes.
oil. No,
Oil.
not the brakes. The
Oh,
brakes I expected,
yeah.
but for the oil and the filter, and then the oil filter as well.
Yep.
For 2 cars, and one was a Ford Edge titanium, so it was like a more premium model. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to drop that because
I know, right? That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, well, it's a
Nah,
titanium. But,
yeah, they sold you on that. Yeah, you could have just bought 1040 motor
Right,
oil,
regular
or just regular old 1030.
Well, and my homie asked me, he's like, do you want the synthetic or do you want the regular? And I was like, hey, dude, we're going to do this. Let's just get the synthetic. So I knew I was spending a little bit more, but also,
Yeah,
And they just topped them off with the regular oil.
yep, and that's it. Yeah,
That's that.
yeah, that's if you go to any Jiffy Lube and they they can
Jiffy
sense
Lube,
it if
Oh,
they
do they?
smell it.
Tires.
Yeah, they'll
Fast.
any fast and dash
Fast
stuff like that,
mechanics,
dude.
yeah,
usually
Yeah.
I would go to him because he used to work for Tire Pros, the one right there on Mesa Drive and Baseline.
No, yeah, I know what. Yeah,
Yeah, so I used to go to him there all the time, and then when I bought my cars, I usually did get the maintenance plan with them, so I would just go get free oil changes.
there you go. That's always good. Yeah, that's always good.
Now it's yeah, I would either go to the Nissan dealership or honestly now I did it, so I just got to get a couple tools and fucking knock it out.
Okay, just don't get the Walmart tools. Okay, don't go to Walmart.
The pop metal.
Yeah, don't go to those. Go to
What
Harbor
was it?
Freight.
Hertz.
Yeah, go to Harbor Freights
Yeah.
and get some fucking good
Well,
ones.
My girl's dad works at Lowe's, so
Mm. Ah, okay. Yeah, Cobalt. Go get some Cobalt. They're like Craftsman. They're like a Craftsman style. Yeah, they got good warranty.
They have Craftsman too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Lowe's carries.
Yeah, I
think
quite
they
a
all
bit
carry
of
everything.
Yeah.
I worked
Yeah.
there.
Just those are good for basic tools, but
No, they have a lot of specialty.
They
tools.
do got
I was
specialty tools now?
sitting there one day. I was having a conversation with
I'm like, all
somebody,
right,
and
yeah,
I
because
was,
there's a lot
and
of
I was sitting
specialty
there
tools.
and I was looking, and I'm like, we're looking for something. I'm like, damn, I didn't realize we carried this and this and this and this. I'm like, when the fuck did we turn into freaking Harbor Freight? Like all the Harbor Freight shit's right here on the shelf.
So you got to remember, like, there's always specialty tools for stuff.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
there's going to be some stuff, and depending on your Nissan Rogue, it's still basic Nissan. So you're going to have probably rotor in the front with the emergency brake pad. You're probably going to need that special stupid tool. Yeah, so there's a lot of special tools you got to get, but
Yeah,
basic
I've never
oil
done
change.
any major repairs.
No?
I can't recall any major repair to a car, so that's why I haven't spent a whole lot of money on it because I had the Daewoo.
Fucking Daewoo.
Don't say that.
Yeah. That's like, yeah.
Dude, I used to fucking have to pop the hood and get a screwdriver and touch.
We have to do that with the mini trucks too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
There's all
Yeah.
kinds of there's
Yeah.
There
all kinds of
you
little special tricks to them.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Because it's still a 97 Tacoma.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you can put all
With
this money into
200,000
it.
miles.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's not changing that.
No.
It looks good.
Let's
It's
get
like Botox and fake tits.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Same shit,
Yeah.
way. Same shit. No matter what. Craftsman tools are. I know, Nico. Nico's our number one fan. Yeah, he's our number one fan.
Easily.
He's always.
Ship a couple orders.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
keep boxes.
Yeah, we were just
Yeah.
talking to him.
Hell yeah.
What's another
cool.
company? Snap-on.
Snap-on. Oh God, dude.
go.
Snap-on's good.
There's a third mortgage.
Yeah, that's a. Trust me, I
And
have.
the truck used to come to you, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, I can take this."
You all
I
excited?
pay
On
50
credit?
a week on
Layaway?
credit?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
like
layaway.
$1,000 into it, and you're like,
Yep.
Afterpay.
Before you know it.
Down
Yeah.
payment on a car.
Oh yeah.
Now you got a $10,000
Mhm.
toolbox inside your house, and you're like,
"Why did I do this?" Because your truck showed up.
Fuck no, dude. I got a tiny ass fucking one, but I got fucking 10 grand worth of other shit.
Yeah, that's
Can you read that, or
that's
do
a
you
lot
want
of
to
the
wait
I'll
till
barriers.
it's
wait
on the
till it comes
TV?
off.
Yeah, I know your little
Yeah,
squinters don't go that small.
I know I'm old. I'll fucking squint my eyes.
I mean,
All right,
she
hell
does
yeah.
have a
That's
valid
fucking.
point on
That
one.
still boggles my mind, but that's crazy. That okay, Leah, you should create a starter list for someone to have some basic knowledge of tools for someone that doesn't have that much knowledge for automotive industry. Just a nerdy
thing.
thought.
Just a
Yes,
nerdy
I
thought.
know. Just a nerdy thought. But Leah, that would be cool. But we want them to pay us to fix it.
This is true.
Job security,
It's,
right?
yes,
Hang
we
on,
want.
that depends. I mean, there's some shit that I'm just like, I
Yeah,
don't
but if
wanna
this,
do
if
this.
but if this
And
fool,
then unrealistic people.
yeah, but if this fool shows up and goes, "Hey man, I just want to fucking tune up plugs, oil cap rotor, and fucking slap some pads in it."
It depends. So I have to remove the intake to get to the backside of the motor if it's front wheel drive? No, I don't want to.
No,
do that.
yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Even that's a stupid job. That's just like I
Oh.
don't want to do this because I don't want to take the manifold
Cool.
off.
Kawhi Min, stay away. Yeah.
Hey,
But people don't understand that, man. They're like they're like stranger danger. They're like traffickers for for mechanics, bro. Yeah, it is a white man.
It might as well say free.
Come here.
Hey,
Come
you
here.
got a point.
So create a starter pack and sell it.
Hey,
Hell yeah, we'll call it this.
Pendejo pack. PPP, bro.
No,
Triple P.
The triple
P pack.
Oh no, goddamn.
Oh, that's
Maybe
what
you
it's
can
gonna
win some tools that cruise to the pines. Let's go.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Want to show up and be like, I don't know, but they told me to show up and sign up for the raffle.
So we can win some tools here?
Yeah,
You
somebody
guys
said
have
tools?
tools, maybe? What? You only have Harbor Freight? Well, I gotta
Nah.
They told me to stay.
those look a lot like the Harbor Freight tools, just in a Snap-on package. I'm just saying.
Yep. All right, so next controversial question. All right, Troy.
Who
So
was driving?
Yeah, what the fuck happened, dude? Who got squirrely?
So,
Did you put your phone down again?
No, phone doesn't have anything to do with this
You
one.
put your phone down,
phone
didn't
was
you?
gone. So the plan was me and him were gonna take off Monday,
Okay.
cruise out there because the vending trailer was the most important part, not the trucks. They had to stay back till Wednesday because Chewy couldn't get off till Wednesday, so they were just gonna haul ass, drive straight through. So we're cruising, stop at Cane's, getting full bellies, relaxing, driving down the street, and come up behind. It's another truck pulling a trailer. I turn my turn signal on, tap the brake to get off cruise control, and go to the left. Next thing I know, everything's just locked up.
Oh,
Fuck. I think he could probably relate.
I will never-
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh shit!
he was
fuck,
freaking
fuck,
out.
Fuck!
but if there's one thing I've taken away from that is I will never forget that sound of those tires screeching. You got big old 14 wide rim, right? Huge tires.
So
They
it
make
was a brand new
these-
truck. We didn't check the lugs. We checked
Yeah.
the trailer lugs, right?
The
But the
lug
truck
nuts
just got
and-
The truck just got lifted. There's 6 of us working on all this to get them to go.
There, yeah.
We should have checked the lug on the truck, and we did not. The wheel came off.
Well,
That's the
so-
only thing we can think of because
Yeah.
the wheels actually oblong wobbled.
Well, and then the funniest part too. Well, not funny. I mean,
Now,
Really not funny now.
It's funny
So
now.
as-
That's
as-
what matters.
As we're going sideways or just hit the median in the dirt sideways, I'm looking at him and I just see this big ass black rim 50 feet down. I'm like, holy shit, was that mine? had to be So then we
As we're going sideways.
so then finally everything stops. I'm like, holy fuck. And then he yells at me. He said,
Oh, this
hey,
part's pretty good.
hey, back the fuck up. I'm like, what? And I look down because I just got out of the truck. We're in the other lane on oncoming traffic. The whole front
They were
end of
headed
the
east,
truck.
and the truck was on the
Holy
west lane.
shit.
Halfway in the middle of
shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And he out of instinct was just like kind of freaked out. He just got out of the truck. And I'm sitting in the passenger and I look over and I'm like, oh no, I'm in the middle of this fucking oncoming traffic.
Oncoming traffic is what.
There's a whole dust cloud covering. I was like, dude, this is it. Like that's
I'm dead.
that's
Yeah.
it.
So I was able to get in reverse, and then we just, no tire, just
One time.
One tire.
tire,
One
yeah.
tire.
One
we were able
leg.
to get it back enough off the street into the median. Then we walked out, and then I probably looked like a tweaker off of meth. I'm trying to call
He's
him.
calling me, and he's like, "It's fucked. It's fucked." I'm like, "Stop! I don't care about the truck. I don't care about the trailer. Are you okay?" And he's still freaking out. Stop and listen to me. I don't care about the truck and the trailer. Are you okay? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Is Anson okay? Yes. Did you hit anybody else? No, I don't think so. But the truck and the trailer. But I don't. It's all. I'm sorry. I don't care. Are you guys okay? That's all that matters right now. Everything else can be fixed. We can repair this. Calm down. Are you okay?
Yep.
That's all we need to know. We don't care about the vendor trailer. We don't care about the shirts. We don't care about your truck. Are you two okay? Is anybody else hurt? And then he finally kind of
Simmered out a little
simmered
bit.
down a bit. And
Started to-
started to
Process.
catch it.
All right,
cool.
catch his
Okay,
breath,
what do we
yeah.
need
Yep.
to bring? Send me pictures. You're 2.5 hours from us. Do we need to call a tow truck? Can we get it fixed? Everything's toast. Everything's screwed up. Yeah. But you're okay. That's the bottom line.
That's all that matters.
Yes. Everything, nothing else. Nothing. Well, we didn't make, I don't care about mini nuts. I don't care about the trailer. Are you guys okay? Yes. Okay, then let's figure out what we need to do to get you guys home.
Yeah,
Glad
Kevin.
you both.
Thank you,
Yep.
Kevin.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yep.
and that's all that matters. The rest of the stuff is no big deal.
No, yeah, man. Fucking.
That's gnarly.
So it was super crazy being a young driver. and
Oh yeah.
Two young drivers.
two young drivers, you know. And,
How old are you?
And,
How old are you?
20.
All right.
and 6 months to a year ago, he rear-ended the truck. So he was his.
He was already in that.
He was
mode,
already
like,
in that.
fuck.
Like, oh my god, I just did it again.
Yep.
I've got it.
But it wasn't his fault. We all had part in fixing that. You know, getting the trucks ready. We
Yep.
did not check the wheels on that truck.
Prep work before traveling
Prep
is
work, yes,
really
yes.
important.
We've
Note,
got- we've
note
got-
to self, I'm checking all mine before I go
Yeah.
to the
Yes,
rest.
same
That's
thing.
for damn sure.
It's a good heads up.
It's-
I've had that happen.
I've had it happen. I've had it happen countless times in my
I've-
75 K5 Blazer.
Yeah.
I'm just mobbing down the road, and all of a sudden, it's just like
Clock,
so I just kind of slowed down, and I was able to limp it to the side of the road. Look down. I have one fucking lug nut on here. No other lug nuts. No, I have one other stud. I was like, I'm taking one off the front one, and I'm
Mhm.
putting it on here, and we're just gonna limp this thing home. And I literally 5 miles an hour for like an hour all the way home. I was
I've
like,
had that.
fuck.
I've had that in my tag truck. Driving on my way to when I was working for Big Time, and I was on my way to work, and fucking back wheel came off the tag truck. Why? And then some homeless dude was like, "Hey man, you know where you're at?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know where I'm at." I go, "Just want to make sure I know that you know where you're at." I'm like, "Yeah, I know where I'm at."
We're good.
And then he takes off, and he comes back a few minutes later. "Hey man, I think these are yours." And it's all
All your
my
lugs?
all
You
six,
found them all?
all 6 lugs.
Holy shit.
All 6.
That's tweaker power. Right
Yeah.
That's that
And I was
tweaker
like,
power
what
right
the
there.
fuck?
That's the power of trying to find the rock.
He's like, if I go find these, maybe he'll
get
maybe he'll
paid.
give me
Oh,
money.
no,
Yeah.
and I gave him $5.
Yeah,
And he was
hell
like, "Really, bro?"
Whoa,
I was
dude.
like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey," he goes, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. Thanks for finding my lug nuts." He's like, "Fuck yeah!" And he just fucking took off and then
Took off
that's it.
pedaling.
That's it.
Yeah.
Took off. Dude, that's it. Just
Yep.
like racing, being in the pits.
Yep.
Checklist.
Yes.
Yep.
Check.
Yeah, that's and then when you're driving out of town, dude, that's when you.
Well, we checked out how I put wipers on both trucks.
Well, because last year,
We pushed wipers on it, but we knew there was going to be some weather, right?
Yeah, there
The
you
check-
go.
that's
all
checklist.
right,
And we
cool,
checked
yeah.
the trailer
Check the
tires.
trailer.
We checked the grease. We checked the tires. We checked this.
Liquor
We got
fluid
this.
and
we
all.
checked
Definitely.
before we left.
Everything's on the
Yeah, that was
checklist.
the checklist.
Not the lugs.
Well, and we were extra crazy with the trailer because last year
We
on the winter meet,
We lost the wheel
trailer
off the trailer.
tire.
Yep.
Because that one
So it
wasn't
struck
tight.
again.
So I struck it.
On the same road.
Same fucking
Same
road.
road.
Same road.
They
What,
don't
maybe-
go that road
maybe
then.
An hour. I was an
Then
hour
don't
ahead
go
of
that
them.
way.
Yeah.
Go the next.
Probably
go
just
around.
about.
Go
Take
the
a different
right way.
route.
Take
Oh,
the
that
scenic
road.
route.
The problem is if we take a different route, that's just gonna add another 2 days.
Yeah. It's,
Oh,
it's
well,
just
Because we would have to go through Vegas. Because
Chewy, they're losing tires, way. They're losing
Right.
tires, bro.
I think next year is gonna be different. I got a feeling.
Hey, third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm, baby.
The third
Something
one's
happens
like-
next year that we're not.
Yeah, we're not.
playing.
Yeah.
The next time
yeah,
it's
everything's
gonna be-
for sale.
Yeah,
Everything.
Everything. Take it.
every- the
We're gonna
next
do
one's
an
gonna
internet.
discount
Yeah.
rate.
You buy it online.
Oh, the next one's like, what happened? Oh, we fucking ended up skiing our way down the freeway.
We
We
lost.
checked all the lugs this time.
Yep.
We lost all 4 tires. We just drugged that bitch
Yeah,
all
but
the
we
way to
checked
Minigats.
everything. We
checked
did.
it out.
They were tight when we left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Results is back.
Torque to spec.
Let's see if I leave like that from the dealership, then I can go and have
Yeah,
them pay for
yeah,
it.
see,
You can at least go back to
See,
that.
there we go. Just go
Fix
right
my
back.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fix
get
your
a car.
Yeah,
Touche,
yeah, car.
touche.
See, that's not. I guess that's the upside.
He
That's
pays all,
the
he pays
upside.
all that money.
So what?
The one upside to that, be expecting a call from me next week about our pre-conversation at Bring the Noise. I held off because of the important situation you guys just went through.
Give us
Thank
a
you.
call.
Give us a call.
Cool. There
We
you go.
appreciate it.
Awesome, dude.
So the crazy part after it all happened, we got the tow trucks there. My aunt was in Yuma, so we sent her. She called the towing company. They got out there, and the cop was mad because it should have went to Phoenix because they were closer to Phoenix than the Yuma.
They are
were
all pissed off about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Bro,
touch
I'm
it.
4 hours from it. Like that's not how. Like what can we do? And he's being a total douchebag. And I was like, and I'm trying to talk to him, and I can't really talk.
And he's trying to call me. And we're
I'm
trying
like,
to
dude,
find
like,
tow truck.
I don't really care at this point. It just needs to be someone from Yuma.
Yeah, we're
Like,
taking it because
I'm
my
not
aunt lives
going
in
to
Yuma. We're
Phoenix.
taking it.
Yeah,
we're taking
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because
I'm
you're putting me farther away, and I gotta figure out how to get all this shit back.
Back to you.
And I don't. That's just.
So
that's
you were
not
just
smart.
like, I need someone from Yuma. Fucking
Well, he's like, well, I can only do whoever answers the phone first. I was like,
Like,
call
that's
someone
fine.
from Yuma first then.
Yeah, let us call somebody.
Yeah.
My aunt knows somebody. They know Dick's Towing. Let us get
Like,
them
that's-
coming.
yeah,
Yeah.
like-
Well, then the craziest thing afterwards, he was one of the coolest dudes after. After I got the tow truck, he became one of the coolest dudes. He was trying to buy shirts off of us. I was like, yeah, man, if I could find you one,
Because the trailer looked like somebody just
dude,
shook
it
it
looked
like
like
this.
everyone like just picked it up and fucking shook it upside down. Shell. It was you couldn't find anything. So I was like, you know what, just here's a business card and give me a call and I'll send
So
you
you
some
just
shit.
fucking held on with the trailer and everything going sideways through.
So
the
going sideways, the
trailer
trailer, it
came
came off. The trailer
yeah,
actually
this-
rolled.
Did a complete 360. Boom.
It took us maybe an hour to figure out.
Yeah, we didn't know it flipped until.
Because it looked fine, right? Well, not fine.
Yeah,
But it was on its tires. It was on its
You
tires.
think
Yeah.
the trailer flips, the whole thing's just gonna be fucked. Like the
Concave
walls
just
are gonna
destroyed.
be-
Yeah.
and that one stayed together.
So I think all it did was teeter totter on the front tip. Just
That was
Blew
it.
the wheels out.
I mean, the outside was fine, but once you looked on the inside,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
Like
totally
Cleaning that up that night was.
It looked like a hoarder.
so that night,
Like a
and
hoarder
then I
lived in
think
there, huh?
worse than Hoarder, man.
Oh, shit.
It was bad.
yeah, and then we probably have 40 hours between 4 or 5 of us folding everything and putting it all back because there
And
was
then-
so many.
and then-
And it's strung out all over the back of the
Shop.
shop.
And then trying to pick up the shit that fucking flew out of it.
Well,
You know what?
So what's
So-
crazy? How
Yeah.
much shit flew out?
honestly,
We were
not
probably
that
picking
much.
I was gonna say,
So
the
I'll probably-
pictures
I'll
I
probably
only
get
saw
it
maybe
whenever
like
picture,
a
right?
He was on the
handful.
phone.
Yeah, maybe
He
a
had it
handful.
because
chaos.
I was calling. He was done in 15 minutes picking everything up.
It wasn't that bad.
You know,
But
you
it took
always
me the
think you're
longest.
driving this thing, and if you ever wreck it, shirts are going to be
Shits are
for
gonna be-
miles. It's
yeah.
going to
Oh
be drug,
my
and it was just super
The whole thing was
weird.
just
You know what I mean? And they didn't have to pick up mud.
Right.
What took the longest was putting the bits back in order.
yeah, 'cause
Damn,
we were
true, and
10
you weren't even.
No, so like I said, I wasn't there.
But in some mix, he called us in the middle of it,
Well,
and
you
within
gotta-
like 3
he
minutes,
said-
he was at the shop.
Yeah,
Hey,
he sent a text.
Where do we need to go?
I told my supervisor, yo, bro, I'm leaving. He's like, what? Don't worry about it. I'm gone.
Same thing
So
with
I
Joey.
took off,
Joey was going to come
got
from
my
Phoenix.
truck.
Tom was going to come from Prescott.
So you already had everybody.
So everybody was already
Yeah,
kind of like
We got a
worried
nice
about
group
him,
of,
yeah.
guys
and
around
that's,
us.
and
And that's the way.
And
That's the
that's
way
what it
this
is. That's
whole
what
thing
it's been
is.
super cool about all this thing.
that the mini truck.
Shit, if you
scene-
would have called me, I'd been like, "Hey, I'll
Right.
get my trailer right now, and I will. Let's go."
Right.
Oh, he
Like,
probably would have fucking
Yeah.
drove the Mesa and told Waldo.
No, I would have. I would have got armed. So
Oh.
that's a big trailer.
So it was super, like it was super cool that you just like it was just a few little tap calls, you know what I mean? And he was there and there. And okay, we need studs, so they went to AutoZone. We got studs. The truck showed up in Yuma. Hell, they pulled the one wheel, 2 or 3 stud or lug nuts, and hell, we had to load it on the trailer in 30
Shout out
minutes.
to Bobby.
Shout out to Bobby.
And he was there, and then it took
Bobby
us
and
about
Josh.
2.5 hours to throw everything in containers and put it in another enclosed and then come home.
We bought out all the totes.
And from
Shout out to
Sam's
Sam's Club.
Hey.
Sam's Club.
Bottom out.
And then we got
Bottom
50
out.
totes from
We
them.
went to go buy the totes.
And the people were all like looking at us, and
yeah,
some
'cause we're
ladies
just
like,
starting to throw them, and then some lady's like, oh, well,
I need 2.
We're like, oh, well, what's your story?
You say, I've had a pretty,
Yeah,
I've had a
yeah.
pretty messed
She's
up
like,
day.
she was like, I had a really bad day and I need 2. And I said, no, I don't think it trumps these 50 that we're taking right here. But here, I'll give you 2. You know what I mean? And we told her,
And
it
we
was
told
like,
her the story. She's like, oh, no, you guys think
You
about
take
it right
them,
now.
right?
You already have
See
them.
once they see one person taking a bunch of
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
they start.
It's
they
like,
start-
whoa,
what's
what's
going
going
on?
on?
Is that on
I need
sale?
that. Yeah,
Like,
you're like, I
$2
need
bucks?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, it wasn't $2 bucks.
Yeah, you're like, I
We
need
just
that.
needed
I need one. She didn't even need it. Fool. She
probably
just saw
not.
you taking
yeah,
it.
she's
Yeah.
like,
And she's like, I need 2.
are they on sale? That's
Yeah.
what she said.
Yeah.
Are they on sale? I'm like, I don't know. We just need them. Like, we got to go.
Yep, that's why she's like, fuck,
Mhm.
if they needed something's going on.
Yeah.
What was crazy is we used every single one. There wasn't
Yeah.
a single one we didn't use. There wasn't a single
Oh,
one not
shit.
full. It was like the perfect fucking amount.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was
Just
the
enough to
craziest
fucking
shit.
fit them all.
Because we were like, oh man, we're about to run out. I'm like, no,
No, we still got
We
3.
got 2 right here.
We got 2. We got 1.
Put it in.
All right, we're
Snapped
good.
them on and we're like,
Good
holy
shit.
shit.
Holy shit.
And then we looked at the trailer and there's 50 fucking totes full of shirts and we're like, holy shit.
Holy
there's
shit.
We have
much.
that many shirts?
Like, and it's good that we do them ourselves, but then you don't realize how easy it is
To
how
make
much-
To just do them.
Right. Because you just walk, like, you tell him, like, hey, here's the design.
Uh-huh.
We're going to do 666 or whatever it is.
Whatever the count
Or
is, yeah.
10 or whatever.
And then before mini knots, we did 6 or 7 new designs. So there's 60
Yeah.
shirts per design. There's about 400 shirts right
Just
there.
right there. Like, that was
Before we even
the
left.
week before mini nats.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Because we were trying to
Damn.
stock up on everything.
Yeah.
So we had enough because it's crazy out there.
Oh
So
yeah,
making
there was
sure-
that. I saw the aerial views and I was
Oh,
like,
dude,
holy
It's
shit!
something to see. If you're
Yeah.
trying
Oh,
to-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Mini
go-
nat-
next year
it
I'm
is one of
going.
those things.
We went last year. We couldn't even like focus because we were like little kids.
There's
like,
so
there's
much stuff going on.
Just
You
like,
go, and then we started hitting up these other shows back over here. We're like,
Not the
Damn.
same, man.
this is a small show compared to mini nads, bro.
It like ruins you. Not that it ruins you. 'Cause
No,
every show's
It's like
so
the
fun.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's the Super Bowl.
You get there and you're just like,
Like you're trying to drag your jaw because it's scraping the floor the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
See, that was in the magazine. That one too.
Holy shit, that one's never even been in the magazine.
You've never seen this. This was built back in my time.
And at first they're like there, and it's the show, but then after the show they do
the whole town,
You get,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. It's like
whole
the,
town.
the whole mini trucking community just takes over this little town.
Dude, it's,
Yeah,
it's
is
like Friday Night
insane.
Lights, the
Yes,
movie.
yes,
but
yes, it
for
really
mini
is.
truckers,
Yeah.
bro. It's like the
Yeah.
whole town's all into it. Like I could see it now. Like if they turned that into like a movie, you would see signs going up.
Mini
Oh,
nads,
it would be
mini
like
nads,
that.
mini
Oh,
nads.
And then you'd have that guy come into town
American
and go, "What's
Graffiti.
everybody
Yeah.
doing?"
Like that movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
American Graffiti.
Yeah.
Only a handful of us are probably.
Yeah.
Yep, that would be the shit, dude. Do that version,
Yep.
but a newer version of it.
That would be
It's,
dope.
it's pretty crazy.
Well,
But it's fucking gnarly, bro.
yeah, like last year when they were telling me the whole plan of mini nats, I was like, you guys are fucking crazy. You guys want to do
that's what
what?
we did last year. So we're looking at the map. 32 hours.
32 hours. We can do
Shit,
that.
that's
shit,
easy.
bro.
Well, that doesn't
It's
count
nothing.
stopping for diesel,
Yep.
stopping for this. When we
Bathroom
lost the wheel the
breaks,
first
losing the
time.
wheel.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're buying a truck on the way out to Mini Nats in Oklahoma City.
Oh.
That took 3 or 4 more hours, and we hopped in it with no spares and drove it all the way out.
No spares, just showed up, got
And it
the
was a lot
truck, and
nicer
hit
than
the road
I
again.
saw on the internet because I never even saw it. My buddy wouldn't look at it for me. So we drove it all the way out, and we drove it all the way home.
Nice. That's good. I was hopping. Yeah. Mini Nats looks like mini trucker. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It really is,
Chrissy.
yeah.
Like I don't care if I fly next year. I'm going.
Oh, that's
I don't
Honestly,
give a
even if
shit
you don't
anymore.
bring out a
That's what
vehicle,
Roman did.
I
Don't
would say
anymore.
go.
Fucking Roman and Kobe and a
I
bunch of other people
tried
went.
this year. I'm glad I didn't.
We
but
did
I
too.
tried for this year.
Yeah,
but
we did get there.
I didn't make the cut. And then our buddy Craig, he was supposed to go, and then
He didn't.
shit came up with his. He was having carburetor issues, and he's like, after your shit, I'm just not fucking going. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to figure out what the third one's gonna be.
Third
And
one.
I was like, all right, because I sent him the picture of
Yeah,
you guys,
yep.
like, hey, this is what's going on. So,
And
and he's
the-
like, nope, I'm staying home. He's
and
like,
the
I'm
third
not.
one that hit him was all his bills fucking came out.
Yeah, literally, he was supposed to leave Monday, just like you guys, and then
All his
Tuesday
bills
morning, he's like, all my bills hit, literally.
And literally,
And
that was all his
I would have
money
been
that
stuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you lucked out then that you didn't go.
Yeah,
money.
good
That's
call
a
on that.
drive, 4 minutes.
Dude, it's
Dude.
You're locked in. There's no
Over, and then you have to come back.
come back.
Yeah.
and then you're up for so many days because we were vending
Yeah.
and then we started drinking at night and this.
Yeah,
and
and
that.
then
Oh, yeah.
shit
It's
gets all
wake up
fucked
early, just
You're-
go,
you're
go.
West
Coast
Coast
time.
time.
You
Yeah.
fucking go to the East Coast time.
Yeah.
You're eating shitty food.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Like,
gas
dude,
Gas
it's
station, beef
18
jerky.
monsters a day. Like you're
Yeah.
just fucked up.
That's my normal
So,
day.
yeah.
I drink 18 of them fuckers.
Are you
like,
a
hey.
touring musician? Yeah.
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 It's the same thing.
That's
The fucking
normal.
You're living gas station life, bro.
Last year we went to Mini Nats. Like I said, we're used to the fucking West Coast time.
And everything
our
closes
first stop,
early.
everything closes early. So our last stop before we got to Maggie Valley, we stopped at Buc-ee's. We
Fucking
fucking
Buc-ee's.
Oh
we,
my
we got all beef jerky, we got all this shit. Well, that was our dinner for one night. Was fucking
popcorn
jerky,
from the-
popcorn,
Beef jerky,
and
chips,
beer.
yeah.
Everything
Because
closed at
everything
10
was
o'clock.
closed. Everything was closed.
We fucking
at 10
we
o'clock.
Yeah,
ordered a
small
pizza.
town.
They're like, yeah, all right, pizza's coming. All right,
30
fuck,
minutes went by.
Nothing.
45
Nothing.
minutes. Finally, we call. Oh no, yeah, we're closed. Like, we can't take your pizza. We're like, what the fuck? The
We're
order
like, we'll go pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well, we're 30
Well,
minutes
yeah,
away
we're
or
closing
some
it
shit,
down
yeah.
already.
Yeah, so we
We didn't make your order. We're like, man. So we just ate
And that's the life,
popcorn,
honestly.
jerky, and fucking.
Damn,
there you
until-
go.
Until daybreak.
Yeah.
There's
Until
another
daybreak
shirt.
and then go.
Right.
Just saying, there's another shirt for you guys.
And then you know what? A lot of the shirts that come out like life experience, or some talking to some people.
Yeah.
Hey, I got this idea. Oh, I
It's
like
like the standards one. If my truck was as low,
If
I'm sorry.
if my
Oh,
If my
X,
standards
if my
were
standards were as
low
low as
my
I have that
truck,
shirt.
would
I'd still be with my ex.
Yeah,
I wore that fucker to work. I was
Yeah.
like,
One of my
and I was
favorites.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, I know what it says on the back of my shirt,
But what is
and I'm
it?
kind of glad
What?
that I'm wearing a vest right now, so no one knows what it says.
Right.
But then
Dude.
as I was walking out, one of my coworkers was like, dude, I love that shirt. I was all,
So
body,
people that
body
come-
drop clothing. go
Yeah,
hit
when
'em
they
up.
come up,
Well, it's
their
funny,
significant
the
other.
arguments
The
that
arguments
happen.
that
Yeah.
even happen
Well,
there.
some
Like the
some
guy-
are
Or
cool,
some are like,
some
I'm wearing it to daycare
No,
tomorrow.
you're not.
Oh, you can't wear that.
that.
You can't wear
I'm
that.
gonna wear it to pick up.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean pick up? When I pick up
When
my
I pick
kid
up
from
my
my
kid
ex,
from
I was
my
like,
ex,
oh
oh,
shit.
That's one of those. How about we just buy two, babe?
Yeah.
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 Problem fixed.
Dude, that's That's one of those shirts that's got to be like, don't mind me. It's okay. I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Fucking big old fucking, just a can of beer and some fucking fucked up spray paint.
Right.
And yeah, Mini Nats is at Disneyland, you know. But there are also some badass local shows.
Yes.
There are some
Oh, yeah,
really
yes,
cool
there is.
shows here.
Absolutely.
Because we do next week. We got Cruise to the Pines.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
pretty,
You guys
pretty
heading
cool
to
Yeah,
that
show.
we're heading into that one. Yep.
When are you
We're
guys?
heading
When are
to
you
that
guys
one,
going
and
up?
I think we're gonna go Friday.
We'll be there Friday.
Friday morning, we'll leave there and get up there.
Yeah,
and
we're going.
He'll be there.
Yeah,
I got.
I'm going Friday after work. Me, Craig, the Freaks are going. I think Kevin and David are going. Maybe Kevin's driving.
If I get done with whatever I got to get done, depending on the time, I'll fucking drive out there.
Bring a
Because
blanket.
last year we
I'll
didn't
suicide
show
run
on
it.
the-
I'll bring a blanket. You can just sleep in the
Okay,
truck
yeah.
because Craig got 2 spots. David's got a spot.
Yeah.
All the Freaks have spots, so they already said we can
Shit,
stay.
fuck it, dude. Like once I finish that party, I'll just bring it because I got the whole. I'll have the
Bring all the
I'll
Blackstone.
bring all
Hey,
that
you
with
can
me,
come
yeah.
cook food, bro.
No,
Yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, no one's gonna question you if you come.
Yeah,
don't bring
all the-
show up.
bring it
All
all.
right, come cuddle with me.
Yeah,
you got the food.
I did full.
Moses is gonna come driving up next laptop. Freaking. Yeah, no, here we go.
Everybody
Oh,
shows up. We
yeah.
got a grill. bro.
He's got food.
Oh,
Everybody knows Moses' food too. 'Cause
Yeah.
everybody in that little group, we've all hung out.
Yeah,
It's
a
like
lot of my mini truck
Moses
friends.
starts drinking. He's like, "Hey, you want some tacos? Or hey,
Yeah,
you want
and-
some burritos? Or
and
hey,
it's
you want
always-
burgers?"
It's always at somebody's house party. Like
Oh,
when I used
fuck
to party
yeah.
with Ryan and Kia, at literally at 2-3 in the morning. It's like, oh, they get hungry. Like, oh man, well, let's go. I'm like, what do you guys got in your fridge? I was like, I'll make you something. I'm like, yeah, and they're like, yeah. So they had that night. They had a bunch of fucking like cooked ass chicken wings, and I literally just I go, you got tortillas? They're like, yeah. I go, you got cheese? Like, yeah. So I just took off all the skin off the chicken wings, and it just made everybody little mini quesadillas.
Yeah, chicken quesadillas.
That's it. Fucking few minutes in the microwave, done. Here you go, guys. Da da da. And they're like, oh yeah, and they're like, and then made little burritos for them and shit like that. So it's like, you know. But I always wind up cooking for somebody. Always.
Always.
And then when I worked at a restaurant, I'd invite everybody who would want to come by and eat and come eat at the restaurant that I worked at. You know. Now the restaurant I work at is further out, but now that I'm doing my own thing, I could just tell people, hey, I'm going to be at this farmer's market.
Hey,
guys
I'm gonna
wanna
be at
come?
this spot. Hey, I'm gonna be at this spot.
So it's slowly getting there.
I don't have to go to those spots. I live with you, so I don't
Like,
know.
what are you making?
He's always
What are
like,
you
"Hey,
bringing home tonight?"
you gonna come by? No, I'm just gonna wait for you to come home. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, you're gonna make it
Yeah,
anyway.
because like that's why I'm like he'll be there for the show, but I got something to do, and then afterwards I'm gonna be fully loaded with the Blackstone anyway. So I'll fucking just meet up with you guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You guys join us in the morning for some breakfast
There you go.
burritos.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Shit, yeah, dude, that's the way to do it. Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody fat.
I love
While
it.
you know he's exercising and losing weight, he used to be fat.
I haven't ate since Monday night.
See?
Damn,
I'm on
fool.
a 3-day fast.
Fuck is
We
today?
did.
How long are you fasting for?
3 days.
Oh, just
Friday morning. What's today?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
See what happens when you don't when you don't
You lose it
see,
upon, yeah.
see healthy people think I'm getting healthy. No way, your mind's deteriorating because you ain't got no
See, and this
Nutrients.
he's drinking water. I bet
drinking
you.
water. Yeah,
See?
with some
Water and salt.
Jesus,
water and
dude.
salt, huh?
What are you, a fucking
That sounds
fish?
terrible.
It's just, hey, it's a body cleanse, man.
Body
you
cleanse,
gotta,
you gotta-
you know, you gotta flush
You know
out
what?
the fucking
Yeah,
transmission, bro. It's all
You
good,
you
right?
get Malox.
No.
You get
Where-
Malox.
Where's another beer? I
You
need
get-
to
you
flush
get-
my system out.
You
There you go.
you get Malox. You get Malox, and you get some fucking colon cleanser. You know that one of my coworkers used to use, and fucking take a shit
Miralax
right
or
out.
some shit,
Miralax,
or
and yeah, that'll clean you right out. Way.
canola oil or some crap.
Yeah, take some fish oil.
Some
and-
shots of
Give my body a
canola.
break.
Yeah,
That's
that'll do it.
That's it.
You'll give your body a break, but you'll be gripping that toilet like fucking, just like Jim.
Pull the seatbelt out,
Yeah.
lock yourself
The
in, and go for the
five-point
ride.
harness.
Everyone-
What, Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, you'll come out looking like Jim Carrey. You just sweating. Telling people don't go in there, right? Because the toilet don't flush anymore. Your
Yeah.
shit clogged it so bad.
Mhm.
Everything that just all your detox. That is
Hell yeah.
detox, right? You don't even need
Detox the shit out of that.
You know,
fasting. Right?
I'm a little upset though. I need to have some of your cooking now.
Yeah,
what I'm talking about, dude.
Ask him for the white boy burrito.
Wow.
White boy burrito.
Yeah, I guarantee you'll have food. Especially you, you'll have food for like 2 weeks.
All right, I want 2.
No, okay, you've got food for the month.
Yeah, I do. That's what literally sells a lot every time I go to a farmer's market. Yeah, they're literally.
Well,
like
when he worked at this place, we're not going to drop names or any of that crap, but they had breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
I could always tell you. I could tell right off the bat. They'd bring it up. Nope, Moses didn't make that. And they're like, "How do you know?" I was like, "Because it's as big as the can. Like that's how round the burritos were." I was all, "If I tell Moses, hey, I want it white boy, it'll come out as big as my forearm." And I mean, this thing is stuffed with potatoes, cheese, meat,
bacon,
ham,
sausage.
everything you can
Go
imagine.
easy on me, man. Go easy on me.
And
man.
it's just like
Yeah.
you get it, and even me, it's like I eat half that shit, and it's like, nah, I'm wrapping this shit up. I'm taking this home. I'm gonna have some dinner tonight. Like, nope.
And,
It's just
and the place I worked at ended up taking them off the menu because they were too much of a hassle for him and the day crew to make during rush hour. Which I worked on the weekends, and I made those things with my eyes closed.
oh yeah, I could go
With
in
the
and order
line
it, and
of
it'd be out in 5 minutes.
With the line of people coming in to order food, and I'm just sitting there,
Yeah, dude.
you know what I mean? Like it's burritos are my thing. It's always, like it's
Burritos and burgers.
And that's
That's
it.
his. That's his
all I've
deal.
always done. It's something simple, easy, fast. Take a few minutes, and if the pickiest motherfucker, will still you tell them it's just meat, cheese. You can put whatever else on you want it. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Because nobody wants, when you go to a burger, you're gonna stare at it for I don't want this one, I don't want that one.
Oh,
No.
here you go. You get a basic ass burger.
Yeah,
and
you get
here-
meat and
here's your
cheese.
fixings on the side. You do
There you
it.
go. You build it how you want it, and that's it.
Yeah.
He rolls up to farmers markets and he doesn't even unload, and he's got vendors already over there. Hey, can I get my order in now? And it's like
I run out of. I do that.
I just got here. Like, give me a minute
I
to
get
set
quick,
up.
like
Like
I
everything's
sell
still
out every
here.
time.
Oh
I
yeah.
sell it every time, and I like it, and it's slowly. My cousin's like, "Oh, we got it." I'm like, "Dude, I just."
It
Fine,
takes
selling
It takes
burritos,
time. It just takes time.
Yeah.
So that's why, like on the 4th, my cousin got me a whole fucking private party gig. So I'll be fucking making burgers and some burritos for these people, and then
Nice.
fucking after that, I'll roll up and I'll head up that way. Huh?
Cinco de Mayo
Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Or for the May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. Yes, for the bilingually impaired. Bilingually impaired and all the nerdos out there that are all about Star Wars and
Yep.
Boba
Wars.
Fett.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh,
Boba Fett is the shit.
that reminds me. That's when what was it? Battle in Bama. I was
Mhm.
supposed to go out there.
Oh yeah, have you guys done Battle in Bama?
It's on the list.
It's on the list.
It's on the list.
Everybody's got it's on the list.
Oh, I've got a list of car shows.
I know,
But it's just
dude.
like,
It's just so far.
How
We're
do
so
you do all
far
of
on
them?
this
Yeah.
side, and it takes
Yeah.
a week to 10 days to take off to go do it. And
I know, right? Then you got to convince your
Significant
job
other or
and your
job.
significant other to be
Right.
like,
Mainly your job.
yeah,
yeah,
mainly,
it's mainly
your job.
for
yeah.
me. It's mainly the job. It's just like,
I got the PTO.
how do I figure out how to work this,
Or how to explain it to them
and-
without sounding how you're gonna have so much fun.
Right?
Yeah, you're about to
And
have
they're
a-
not,
a
yeah.
blast.
I've got to go drive across country for this trip.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gonna be so
Yeah,
and I gotta
annoying.
drive
so
back,
boring.
you
That's what you start off
know.
with, like, oh, I'm gonna drive like 40 hours, bro.
I need
And
to
you
see.
seem kind of
Yeah,
stressed
oh,
about
shit,
it.
like, yeah, you just start
I
sweating
gotta
a little
drive
bit.
straight because I can't spend money for
Yeah,
hotels.
like
I'm gonna be sleeping in the truck with the with the old lady, the dog, the kids. It's
yeah,
just,
she's gonna be
fuck,
bitchy.
man.
See, these two don't even have to say that because
Nah,
their
nah,
boss
that
goes
too.
with them. You know what I mean? So they don't even have to explain it. Where are we going? Okay, let's go.
Oh, we're going
I'm
here?
always
All right,
on,
yeah.
unfortunately.
You guys love the
Load the
trailer.
trailer,
I'll
yeah.
make sure everything else is
Yeah.
good. Let's go.
Let's
Go
go.
now.
How far do you go, Juan? How far do you go, Juan, to do a lot of your trail running? Like, I know you do a lot of stuff, like, competitive.
So I got a workout group. Not so much competitive, just testing myself. But I
Yeah.
got a workout group, and I mean we did rim to rim to rim.
Did
Grand
you
Canyon.
just fuck up your leg or something not that long ago?
So
Should've ate more.
last summer in July, I tried to run 50 miles.
Fuck.
So
What?
Not really competitive.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You lost all
it's a
that
long
weight.
way.
fool.
It's not
You gotta
fun.
keep
It
it
was at a spike, and I regret it because I had issues. I got knee issues now from it because it was I realized I can't do asphalt.
Oh,
I got to do trails because the thing is, like on flat surfaces like the street or the
They're not
sidewalk,
flat footed.
it's the
Compression.
same repetitive.
Yeah.
It's the same
Over and
but it's
over and
the
over.
exact
Yeah,
same
it's that.
over and over and
So it's
over
like
and
on
over.
a car, like that's why you got to get the wheels rotated, right?
Yeah.
Should've
And
switched
then-
shoes.
Yeah.
Or
It
different
didn't-
socks.
It didn't help that my shoes were like 3 years old.
yeah.
Which it didn't help. But yeah, it was mainly Andy's Frozen Custard left me on red
Oh shit.
to promote their business. I was like, I'm gonna run to every location in the East Valley, and that was about 50 miles. So they left me on red, And I decided to run to every Baskin Robbins instead and order from them. But on the way,
That's a dick.
on the way though, I still ran
Don't
to
leave
every
me on
Andy's and I flipped them off. And all the workers are just like making
Yeah.
their fucking.
They're like, who is this guy? Like, why
Running
do you guy?
by. And then
That guy's weird. Yeah.
and then
Fucking healthy
Just another
people.
day in the valley.
Just another day in Arizona. Some random dude running by.
Flipping us off for no fucking
I
reason.
looked homeless, dude. By the time I got to a Baskin Robbins that was open because I started at 4:20 in the morning, it was.
Ain't nothing open at
Nothing's open.
Shit,
that early.
you might as well have went to Denny's or like fucking what was it,
Right.
Country Boys
I was
or IHOP.
24 miles in before I had any ice cream, and the whole point was to have ice cream, right?
Oh God.
But then I found out that the reason why Andy's frozen custard left me on red was because I wanted to promote it on National Ice Cream Day, and their frozen custard.
Yeah, they're not ice cream.
Oh, shit.
Oh, pendejo, dude, dumb. Oh,
That's
this
funny.
no wonder he don't know about cars, guys.
Yeah, he don't-
No
he
wonder
don't
he don't know about cars. Fuck it, custard and ice cream. Now I understand the whole no car thing. Yeah, that's a
We've all been there.
I
We've
got,
all
I
been there.
got more than I can count, for sure.
So this Baskin Robbins, when he finally made it to a few of them that were open, they were like, "Yeah."
Bro, they were just like, "Who's this homeless guy?" Like, it was 115 outside, right? And by the time I got to the first
Nasty.
Baskin Robbins, I was 24 miles in, bro.
Dude.
And it was when I had my big beard too.
Oh, so yeah, you did look homeless. Your hair was off.
So you look like Forrest Gump. You know?
Yeah. I'm running.
I was running.
Just a running.
I'm just a running
I just went running.
to Baskin Robbins.
Over and over.
But I didn't make it to every Andy's. The basket had to cut it short at 40 miles when I finally tapped out. But we still drove on the way. On the way, I stopped to see my kids
Yeah.
at their mom's house, and on the way there, we passed it by an Andy's. And
Yeah.
I was in the car. I was like, "You can't escape, bro."
Last one.
Yeah.
Last one.
You're like, fuck you, just because I don't know about the difference
Frozen
of ice cream and custard.
Yeah.
Fuck you
But
guys.
as far as the
I like
next
fruit
one, man, I am considering doing a run in Colorado in maybe November. I think is when it is.
Oh shit.
It's a relay. It's 160 miles. So you have anywhere between 6.
Picture driving. See, that's like going to mini nuts for.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's one,
that's a
and
marathon.
that's one way in hills and
Hey, why don't you
or
just
like
run the
Chewy.
mini nats?
Yeah.
You can
that's
meet
like
us
Chewy
there.
in the 4x4. They went one way up
You
the
want to be
trail.
forest? Start running.
Yeah,
I made it. Now I gotta go back.
Yeah.
down the
I
fucking.
didn't think
If you
this
can,
was-
if you can run all the way to mini nats, I'm pretty sure somebody will give you a ride back.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, if you
Right.
make it, I'll take you back.
Yeah.
Now next time you're just gonna see.
Hey, jerky and popcorn. bro?
Jerky and
popcorn.
Yeah, that's what your dinner.
That's all you
You
get.
get there.
That's all
There's
you
your,
get.
there's
You
your
stop at
reward.
Buc-ee's twice and get whatever you get. That's it.
Whatever you can fit in your hand. That's all.
You're just gonna see. You guys roll up. And this will run in and do a Buc-ee's and be like, "Anything, guys? Anything?" And he's just looking all
You
fucking.
just like
Grad just run.
you guys are gonna be like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
He's all like half tired.
No.
Oh,
Are-
man.
are there anyone-
Sandwiches? Why is there 120
Yeah,
gas
in Avondale,
pumps?
in Goodyear, in Goodyear.
Yeah, the first time I went in, there was like a fucking Walmart, dude.
It is insane.
It's like
See,
Walmart,
that's what I'm excited
Costco.
for, 'cause
It's
I've
yeah, it's
never
like
been
the,
one.
the
I've made it
Costco
into
gas
Texas,
stations.
but
Yeah,
the area of Texas that we were in
Yeah.
When you
didn't
walk
have
in-
them, and I was just like, fuck.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
like
they're
the
all-
coolest fucking thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
dude, it's
Like,
another.
like,
whoa.
It's
Yeah.
another entity.
Station. There was like
Dude.
a barbecue station. There was a
coffee
donut
station,
station. There was a nut station. There was an actual.
And then,
work,
hey,
and the jerky was like cases on
Troy,
cases on cases.
Troy, and then every few minutes, brisket on the table.
Oh, where's the fucking brisket?
And then this fat slab of brisket gets in the middle.
That's
and
all you
just
see.
chopping at
That's
it.
and that's funny, fool. I'm telling you, Juan. If you go to a Buc-ee's,
Yeah, you need to go.
yeah,
These are
bro,
things
like
you're gonna
Buc-ee's is
remember.
something else.
You
Yeah.
spend at least $100.
Yeah,
At
Shit,
least.
you know,
fucking
you
some
walk in, you
fucking
start-
beaver nuggets, bro.
Some beaver
Beaver
nuggets.
Beaver nuggets. Shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
We're getting one here, which is
Yeah.
finally cool.
Yeah,
So,
in
like,
Goodyear.
Oh.
But the whole point is like,
I think they
It's
just
not
broke.
here, so that's why it's so
yeah,
much
you would
better.
go to fucking
Yeah.
one of my old roommates, he literally would be like, "Oh man, I'm like, what?" He's like, "I think I'm gonna take a day off from work." What? I feel like going to Buc-ee's. I was like, "Fucking dumbass!" And he would drive.
Roman.
Yeah,
I'm all Roman, the only person I know. that
he
would
would
do
drive
that.
to Buc-ee's, and then he'd be like, "Oh, well, I'm in Paso," and he would be in El Paso. It's like, "Oh, well, I just go see my sister, and
Hang out for the
see
day."
everybody else over there," and he fucking like, "Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm in El Paso now. I'm going to see my mom, go see my cousin, see my sister." I'm like, "All right." And he goes, "I'll hit Buc-ee's again." He's like, yeah, and he goes, "I'll hit Buc-ee's again on the way back." I'm like,
You want anything?
"You just went."
Yeah, you didn't eat jerky?
You're like,
Yeah,
no, you don't
like-
understand. Like there was snacks on snacks
Oh,
on snacks on
yeah,
snacks on
dude.
snacks. fresh snacks, more snacks,
950.
shirts,
All right, guys.
sunglasses,
I warned you.
more snacks.
All right, guys, we're getting down to the breaker hour, almost getting down to the wire. So, is there any shows that you guys are heading to this year, like other than Cruise to the Pines, Rolling to the Red Rocks?
Scraping the Rockies will be going to Chris DiNardo's Unfinished Business.
Oh yeah,
That's a good
that's
one.
a one I want
He's
to
got a
fucking.
lot of raffle prizes.
The raffle's about. I mean, I think it took an hour.
That
and a
guy
half.
knows what he's
Yeah.
Where is
doing.
it?
The
Don't tell
coolest shit. Paris.
At the
Perfect.
Derby
Oh,
Room.
Paris, California.
Yeah, at the Derby Room.
Done.
Dude, it's
See?
it's
Don't
got-
tell him
it's
about
like-
raffles.
The
Him and raffles
are
fool. This
legit,
fool.
I
yeah.
shit you not, probably the best raffle. Like,
I think he's got a
Out of
big
any
old gift
show,
certificate. I think for
I
there's
don't-
a $1,500 gift certificate
cruise
for a travel.
Yeah.
Damn.
To one of those travel booking places.
and even
I am pretty good at the raffle.
Yeah.
I know you are.
yeah, and then he also had some girl things like backpacks and bags. So if you have an old,
I like how he says that. Some girl things.
Some girl things. I'm like,
girl
Yeah,
things.
that's right.
I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
this
well, I'm
is
just
about.
saying, like,
why
not
am I
just for the
sitting
guys.
behind him all
I know it's like
You can
those
convince
girl
you can
What the
convince your
hell did
girlfriend
you
to go.
sit me
Maybe
by?
It's like those girl things.
Let's see the angle.
Yeah, he's all about those. Yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta have the girl things.
Oh
for
yeah,
ladies.
you
babe,
got it. You got
babe,
to sell. You got
yeah.
to
take a quick trip to Paris. Huh?
There you go.
You might win a bag.
There you go.
A
You
quick trip to Paris.
to Paris,
You don't say
fool.
California.
No,
You
no,
tell him you told him Paris.
Oh yeah, we're gonna drive, babe. What the fuck do you mean we're gonna
Paris.
drive?
We're gonna see the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, you'll get an Eiffel Tower.
You'll see something.
You'll get an Eiffel Tower. Somebody will slap hands.
Oh, we
Yeah, we. Yeah, fuck yeah. So those are other shows that you guys are heading to, pretty much trying to.
And then low down and lock
Low down,
was another one.
Are you guys gonna sell all the merch that fell out of the truck or whatever little stuff that
So
fell out of
far,
the truck?
it's been-
So none of the shirts, like tubs, fell out. Not really actual shirts. fell
Because
out.
from the picture, it looked like there was a few that are like sitting on the outside of the
So those,
the
those
dirt.
are probably the ones that we threw away because there were some that you just couldn't do anything with. Like,
Ah,
some got
they-
holes.
Dude, you
they
should
were
have.
ripped, though, like, they were
it was
like-
weird.
That's
It was like
dude. You
weird.
should have sold it like that.
Fuck no.
That would have been badass.
I
Like
know,
these are the
but I think
accident
Still in the
shirts.
box.
I mean, they all were part of the accident.
Yeah, there you
Should have
go.
just labeled it 2024. you
Accident
know,
shirts. Yeah.
What's
Put on a
crazy
frame
is-
and send it
Yeah.
Mhm.
crime scene photos or something.
I guess you could have used
Like
some-
as weird as it is, how
'Cause
much
they
of
were
it
all
is.
folded.
they're all
Yeah,
folded
it's
and
insane.
shoved in there, but a lot of them actually stayed folded.
Folded.
Not necessarily in order.
But they folded.
So who
They
folds the
folded,
clothes
but
then?
not. No.
Everyone does.
Well,
really.
somebody folds clothes really good. If that was the case, I
We
don't
got
know.
one of those
we have a
t-shirt
folder.
deals.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
we
That's
can
how
get
we
a
all
t-shirt.
do it.
Yeah.
Hey,
If we're sitting there, if we do a new design, we have them in totes, and then we get there and we fold them while we're.
Yeah, I used to do that shit at big
shit, I need
times.
to do that.
Yeah.
I need to get one of those for my house.
I've been
Yeah.
trying to talk to my wife
Dude,
to let
they
me buy
change
an
your
automatic
life.
folder, but I haven't reached that point.
Automatic
Yeah.
folder and bagger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So just
yep,
boom,
you
boom,
just-
boom, done.
yeah, I've seen that. You fucking have the
Oh,
slide,
yeah.
have the big old slide, and you
Yep.
slide in. You slide in 50 shirts.
Like the
And it
most
does
badass
50.
thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
But shit ain't cheap, man.
All right, Juan.
Shit
Is,
ain't
is
cheap.
there any other competitions you're heading out? I know you do a lot of local comedy and stuff. You got any shows you put promoting?
Well, so I'm a host at Game Show Battle Room. So if you guys ever want to book a game night with the friends, homies, frickin' anything, right there off of I-10 and Ray. If you ever thought you could kick ass at Family Feud or Wheel of Fortune or those type of games, like we play them, and I'll be one of your hosts.
That's pretty cool.
I got a comedy show tomorrow, which I just found out like 3 days ago that it's got to be clean.
Oh,
Nice.
So I'm
Nice,
like,
that'll be
"God
fun."
Damn it, dude. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a test, you know. And then other than that, there's one that's up in the air is Anwar Newton did book me for the May 8th roast battle that's associated with Jeff Ross.
Yeah,
But the April show got canceled,
Yep.
so I don't know where it's.
yeah, I know.
where it's
Yeah,
at.
that was, yeah. Somebody told me about that one.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh," I'm like, "No." I'm like, I like watching them, and me and you've already roast battled each other.
Yeah.
I've lost against him. He's lost one time out of nowhere because they booked him last minute, and he thought he can get Mr. Slick status.
get
And
by with it.
I even fucking I even
roasted
chimed
me
in.
from the audience, bro.
Yeah.
And it
Fuck.
was random.
Yeah.
He goes, Juan looks like a Mexican that would, if he got a flat tire, he'd call his girlfriend to fix it.
And then so yeah, right. So he says that.
That's good,
As
that's
soon as he
good.
said that, I yell out, "I seen it! I seen it!" And then
I
everybody
seen it.
started laughing, dude. And he was like, "Is somebody roasting me from the fucking audience?" Like fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you have anything you're other than promoting your shows? You got any other stuff?
Yeah, no, this one time, my podcast,
Cool.
and then just trying to get roles, man. I just got signed to a modeling and talent agency, so just trying to get roles at this point and
Nice.
kind of see where that goes. But ultimately, I love what this is about, what you guys are doing here, man. This is a fucking awesome gig that you got here, and that the comments and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like you
It's live.
mentioned.
It's
Yeah,
all
it's
live.
live.
It's
Yeah.
live. Like,
Like
so,
everybody that
That's
I've
awesome.
talked to, I always tell them, like, if you come on, like, it's not. There's no cutting. There's no
It's not
editing. There's no
pre-edited,
nothing.
it's all
like,
raw
it
footage.
all
yeah, this is
is
raw, like
Raw
This is-
live footage.
This is the car show. Like I tell everybody, this is the car show without the audience. Like if I wanted to hang out with these guys and actually have a conversation, well, you're gonna have orders you got to take care of. You got Joey bugging you for this, that. You got Tom bugging you for this, that. You know, he's gonna be running this. You know, it's the same thing.
always-
You know, it gives you that moment to like, cool. We actually get to sit down and bullshit talk. You know, and get to know everybody.
That's it, and uninterrupted. I mean,
Yep.
nobody's out here checking their phones. You know, we're all
No,
here
I'm
present.
literally
You're watching us. Yeah.
This is what I do all
Yeah,
the time.
that's
I
all
sit
that's-
here. That's what I do. I sit
And then
here
he
because the
always
comments
like,
come up first, and then I'm like, hey,
yeah,
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
you
what's
can see if
up.
it's a good
Yeah.
one coming
yeah,
up.
like,
Yeah.
hey, so and so's on right now. Like,
That's
hey,
a great community
Yeah.
you guys have with
Yeah.
people chiming in
Yeah.
like that. Like that's
and once in a while you get your trolls. You,
Yeah,
know,
of
you
course.
get
Hey, if
Transformer
you
man.
don't have
man.
trolls,
Man.
then you're not.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I must be doing something right if I got
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
So I want to thank you guys, Bodydropt Clothing, the sponsor.
Thank you
Fucking
for having
thank you,
us. Thank you
Troy,
for
for
having us.
fucking
Thank you for
coming
having
out.
us.
Thank you, buddy.
guys.
Thank you,
Appreciate
fucking
guys.
Chew.
I'm glad you guys are okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
dude. Like,
Thank you.
fucking when we saw the pictures,
All I
bro,
heard was
You
the
guys
boys
are
are okay. I was like, all right, cool. That's all that matters. I don't even know who the hell was driving, but that was all.
they'll
That's
mail
all
you
that
one.
mattered.
Don't worry, fool. They got you. And then we'll talk banners. We'll talk banners. Like banner, just simple banner. Just even if it's just like how the like how we have it display frame.
Nice.
Just
go bougie. Go bougie.
Well,
Well,
okay, if we go bougie,
Whoever sees
I'll send you a picture of my. You can take a picture off my Facebook for my truck, my convertible, and take one of his. And,
Yeah, put them on the
Yeah,
Before it got wrecked.
yeah, before they got wrecked. So thank you guys again for
Keyword,
being
yeah,
on the
keyword.
show. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Bodydropt Clothing.
Thank
Thank you to
guys.
all the people tuning in. Hey guys, next week we're gonna have an awesome cruise to the Pines before
Pre-show.
pre-show.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it. 'Cause
Yeah,
we got
we
Michael
have Mike
Myers.
Myers,
and one of their petitioners from
Bo.
Australia.
Bo
Yeah.
something. I can't remember his last name.
So
We'll get
he'll
more
be out
info
here too.
from Australia for the.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I
so
figured he'd be all over that.
Oh,
one.
I'm-
He's all
I'm
over
all
that
over
Aussie scene.
the
Like,
Aussie, yeah, dude. Australia is where it's at with the fucking mini truck scene. Like their scene is just ridiculous. So,
yeah.
all right, thanks again,
And they put
guys, for
blowers
being
on
on the
everything.
show.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, thanks again, guys, for being on the show. Tune in on Facebook for next week's episode, and we got some awesome times.